Hello, everybody. What?
The silent one is a gun.
I thought that was a cue. I thought you were asking for someone else to say it, man.
It's not a silent one. That's not a cue.
Sometimes you don't do the two either.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jack,
Hello.
and I'm running a D&D game for my friends here. Hello, friends.
Are we gonna make the
Hi,
same joke about not
Jack.
being friends every time?
Jack.
No,
I have
think we
no
got-
idea what you said,
Got
Zaltu.
all the mileage that we can out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I won't know what you said.
Yeah,
He,
you don't
he asked if you were
deserve
gonna do
know.
the same bit about not being your friends every time, and I was like,
No,
nah,
I was
can do
hoping
it.
that you would eventually decide to be my friend, but I guess that's not happening.
I was hoping.
Tonight isn't the whole
I
theme
rebel.
of we're not friends. Tonight it's
If Lucius dies,
group
we're not friends.
therapy circle.
Yeah.
No, no.
So I guess to start
My
up
name's Jack,
the
I
therapy
run
circle,
D&D. Hi,
Castor.
Jack.
Hi, Castor. How are you feeling today? What are you all about?
I'm tired.
All right. Clayton Draze, the right hand of the gunslinger. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. Can't complain.
All right. Lucius, the devilish bard tender. Moving on.
You said
Tender.
you said the thing.
Yeah, I said the thing.
Getting to the point. Sorry, food. Getting to the overtired state and on my second energy drink, so I'm regaining all that energy. Perfect
I
timing.
expect you to pass out midstream. That's fine.
Sorry, I'm a bit
And-
more of a professional in that.
Except
And-
on you, I'm already unconscious.
That is true.
And good old fashioned Simon Nikiforov, the Russian spellslinger. How are you? How are you today?
Currently, he's just kind of watching over Lucius, making sure he's not traumatized by the fall.
I'm brushing it off. I just got a limp. That's all.
Speaking of falls, last we
Fall
left
Guys,
off.
right? That's what we're doing today.
No,
Fall Guys, switching the stream.
no,
We're
no,
not
no,
sponsored.
no,
You
no.
can't do that.
Jokes on
Uh,
you viewers.
but speaking of falling-
D&D.
Last session, who wants to go ahead and kind of tell me what happened last week? Not that I forgot, just testing you.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I know what happened too, so I think we should test someone else.
All right, cool. So, last session that we were here, the group was beginning to look into this phenomenon of animated crystals. Clayton had begun his research, which included the concept that, hey, maybe if bug magic put more magic in bug. And while we were just about to deal with that, a whole cart of this crystal showed up, came to life, and murdered a man in cold blood. We successfully managed to defeat this crystal after a bit of a harrowing experience that left our bartender at 1 HP. And it involved the warlock, me, possibly maybe having eaten a little bit of this bad magic, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Then we, in order to get more information, went over to find the...
Now Clayton's soul tummy hurts.
Actually just a normal tummy. That's just the soul is stored in the tummy. We
Soul
head
stored in the
out
balls.
to grab a Vulgan Drast, a Russian archmage, who literally teleported out here with a fucking tower. And in the process of trying to basically be an Uber, get up there, but he never gave us the gate code, we accidentally, inadvertently sent Lucius to his own demise. He was
Yes, accidentally, yes.
he was beset upon by multiple gargoyles that we did not see ahead of time.
And proceeded to rip him to shreds.
He fell approximately about 30 feet before we were able to thunder step up and then use the decanter of endless water to throw us towards a more safe perch. To which Lucius, in his unconscious state, failed to grab a fucking ladder. And then had to hurdle Clayton another 15 feet to slam into his back, and then wait until we were about like 20 or 30 feet off the ground to teleport again. And at that moment, we just kind of decided sunk cost fallacy. we needed to come back and try again when we had more gear.
Molotov flapped his wings so hard he died.
And then we had to, we went to Dunesreach, a small town a bit to the west of Riverdale, kind of following the track of Howl's moving castle that was thumping along through the land.
Is that also the name of the book we have?
No.
The Screamy book? Or is Howl
No.
just coincidence?
No, the Screamy book's something else. It's a reference. Anyway,
Are you saying that in universe? It's a reference.
arriving
Really?
at Dunesreach, we realized that a church was burning down after the Wright brothers' maiden flight did not go as well as the real Wright brothers' maiden flight, and was almost burning down a church. We saved them.
Using again the decanter of endless water.
Yeah, that one's been the MVP of this whole campaign. Lucius is a goat man now, is what we're going with. He's a satyr.
And a member
which
of
is
Satan.
honestly a much better cover than I have good makeup. But I didn't know satyrs were in universe, or we would have tried that earlier.
They're pagan.
You don't find them in this part of the world very often, but somebody read a
I'm
book
surprised
somewhere.
that dude knew what a fucking satyr was. But we informed them that we would let them know our demands for saving the city, and
demands.
we took the two halfling Wright brothers into custody under the assumption that we were going to be law-abiding citizens and dispense punishment, but we are actually criminals, and we plan on using them because they.
I've done nothing criminal ever.
You have stabbed so many people.
I've stabbed bandits who were
We did-
trying to kill me.
To be fair, you jumped from the rafters at a bunch of people who did not know you were there and stabbed him in the side of the neck.
It was self-defense.
It's not self-defense if you come from the top rope.
There you go. You can have that, Clayton.
They
That's
were-
a
they were
jack
armed and
dollar
dangerous. I was
for properly
performing a
remembering.
citizen's arrest, okay?
Catch it. You gotta
I
catch
got
it.
it. I got it.
All right. So with all that said and done, we now bring ourselves to the town of Dunesreach. 1 second. Hovering above the town in its setting sun, there's but a lone hawk flying through the air. As we
Shoot
bring
it down.
ourselves, shoot it down. As we bring ourselves back down, you lot have been given a little bit of a haven to sleep for the night. This is a mining town. There's actually a mine not too far from here that you can easily take a small carriage to. But it just so happens there was an accident recently, so a couple bunks in this public house has kind of been freed up for you. It's in a corner somewhere, so there's not too many prying ears, and a lot of people give you your privacy as you have helped out the church. And that's currently where you four, along with the other two, lay as they are still in handcuffs, and they're just you guys are just kind of having a small little chat with the Wright brothers.
Simon asking loads of questions about flight.
I wrote a fucking essay in 4th grade about this.
About this very event.
About what I would do if I was in the situation. Okay. What the fuck are you doing here?
Well, see, we were up there. He points up with both of his manacles, and then we were suddenly not, and then we were
Right.
down here.
Right. How did you get up there is my main question over all other things. I understand how you got back down. Most people do it that way.
Lucius.
He was a special case, actually. There was a lot of teleportation involved.
People. I don't think
Yeah.
most people are in the air at all.
It depends.
Orville Wright, the red-haired one, speaks up and he's just, well, you see, when the air currents are caught by it, and this goes on for several
I don't care!
Question. Can you do it again and without the fire and brimstone?
Or with the fire and brimstone, we could crash land into
Well, our current model actually made use of magic. We were trying to figure out a way to use it without the crystal. We noticed there was some malfunction with ours in midair, and then we had to make an emergency landing into a church head first.
What was your malfunction with the crystal?
It turned into a beetle.
You see,
Classic.
this shit has been happening way too much. That's like the 4th or 5th time something's animated on me.
Hey, wait a second. Where did you get your hands on a crystal?
It's a mining town.
They both look to each other. We bought it off the black market.
Oh my
Classic.
God. They're criminals. What are we gonna do about this?
It just so happens that
Clayton
not too
twirls
many.
his stolen gun.
It just so happens not too many common folk like the advancement of science. That's why we were out in Riverdale. The Jex just so happened said that we were allowed to test our flying machine there as long as we didn't cause any trouble. We didn't cause any trouble.
Which is why
there.
you're testing it here and causing trouble, right?
Well, they tested it there. It ended up here. The problem was they didn't have a decided upon flight path. It seems like they flew a little too far for their reach.
A little bit too close to the sun, you might say. Orville is slapped across the back of the head with the manacles.
Listen, I'm not here for Greek allegories. I'm
Wilbur.
here for answers.
It's not much of an allegory. It's more of a straight comparison.
Regardless, I suppose we could make something a bit more rudimentary that doesn't require magic as a jumpstart.
I mean,
But first we would
We
need
got-
a plane.
Just build it again, forehead.
You
we
kidding
gotta
me?
go-
Do you know how hard it was to get those parts to begin with?
Clearly not.
No, we didn't. Where would I even begin looking for that?
Black market.
Well, I know that.
We took stock of the damage as best we could while we were still there. We think we might be able to repair it, but we're going to need a few things, and we're also going to need the plane itself.
I've got an option to get the plane itself. It's very simple. I'm gonna walk in there, proclaim it as a weapon of unholy instruments, and say that I'm gonna take it to the edge of town to destroy it myself in some sort of sacrimonious ritual.
And Wilbur's just like, absurd, that would never work. And then Orville just looks at him. It's like, do you know where we are? Of
I
course
can
it'll
be
work.
exceptionally persuasive. And in this term, deceptive. They asked us for our names, and I said, get back to me on that. And they didn't pursue it. I feel like we got a strong shot here.
If you think it would work.
Get a
Happen to be quite persuasive.
Anybody's willing to cooperate if they get to keep their kneecaps.
get a part list together that we can touch on in a bit. I can get the plane somewhere you can work on.
I think
Gonna need
we
a
might.
rope.
We could probably get the rest of the remaining supplies from the local blacksmith shop we saw down the road. Generally, they keep stock of several pieces of metal we would use as repairs. The intricate parts, we could definitely get repaired and refurbished, just as long as none of them were too severely damaged in the crash.
Does flooding affect these intricate parts?
Well, I mean, I'd say fire would affect them more.
Okay, then I think we're fine with that. Alright. I'm gonna go get me a fucking machine. Anyone want to come with me?
I need supplies.
Alright, let's go, Lucius. While you're here, explain some of your understandings in science, whatchamado to my friend Simon here. He's a pretty smart cookie. He can probably wrestle something up to help you out with this.
I am Russian.
That
They look
was
to each
not
other, they look at
necessary,
him.
but I appreciate it. No,
I don't have cookie.
don't Russians have cookies? There's got to be some kind of Russian cookie.
Why would I have a cookie?
I don't know. It's
There are cookies there.
yeah, that's what I mean.
You saying you're Russian and you don't have cookies?
And the
I'm gonna
Redbirds
go.
speak up. Do you guys have cookies?
No, we don't have cookies.
Do you have
Of course he has
Why are you
cookies.
saying
He's
you have
Russian.
cookies?
Oh my god, I'm
The
gonna
Russian
lose
has
my-
cookies. Does he just keeps
Lucius-
saying he does?
Lucius, we're going.
Tell
Let's
me
just
about
go.
flight and I'll give you cookies.
I don't know what the fuck this cookie talk is all about.
I don't know. I'm out of here.
ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
not
go.
sugarcoating this one.
I
Ah,
don't care about your sugar cookies.
somebody's got a chip on his shoulder.
Snickerdoodle. All right, I'm out.
Fucking take this coin. Take this jack dollar. Fucking have it.
All right, cool. Yeah. So let's. Lucius and Clayton are gonna go inform.
If you don't get going, I'm gonna have to give you a smackerdoodle.
I'm not giving you
we're
any
gonna-
more. I'm gonna start
we're gonna
giving you
go-
psychic damage.
We're gonna go explain to them how this unholy weapon of science needs to be taken out of the city to be destroyed, or it will continue to corrupt the church.
Corruption.
What is Castor doing?
I'm chilling.
All right.
Calling us all nerds for learning.
Yeah, I think this is mainly like not necessarily heresy, but it's such a pointless endeavor to engage in. So I'm content to let the lesser folk.
I mean, yeah, you
Work-
just climb.
my work
Just
for
climb
me.
up. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
why everybody's
like-
having so many
it's like-
problems with this. Just punch it.
I don't
It's
have
so
problems.
easy.
I have good athletics.
All right. So, Simon, you're having a nice talk about science, which is a little bit different from magic, but generally you're able to come to some understanding of how it
Math
works.
is involved, probably.
Clayton and Lucius, you're currently heading to the church, of which people are still trying to figure out what to do with this thing.
Mhm, mhm.
And
Yeah.
Castor's just kind of
Clayton.
done with the situation. It doesn't concern him at all.
Pulls out gun.
Yeah, Lucius.
You know what might make this easier on us to persuade them? I
Mm.
mean, other than just saying this is an unholy machine, I
Um,
can spark up a little magic and fool their eyes a bit if we need it. You know, put some sort of devil mark on the machine and point it out to them.
If we need it, I hope it won't come to that, but I trust that you'll know if we're absolutely tanking this.
Okay.
All right. And
Yeah.
you two walk up. The sheriff of the town, who you've met previously, is currently overlooking the operation, as several of the townsfolk are just trying to. It looks like they're about to start taking the damn thing apart to get it out.
At that moment, as it looks like they're about to take it out, Clayton's just gonna go, "Oh, wait! Oh,
No,
my
yeah,
goodness.
just go. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my good." And Clayton will start to approach and act like he's he's just had a revelation, like he's freaking out, and he's like, "Oh my
What?
god, I didn't get a good look at it before on account of the fire, but..." And he's like walking around it, and he's like, "Oh my god, I know what this is, Lucius.
What
you
is
remember what this is, right?
Oh my god, it can't be.
It is.
He's just kind of looking between the two of you, sweating. What is it?
This
None
is
of you really touched this thing, have you?
No, we were just about to start taking tools to it.
All right.
Oh,
Well, that's
thank
good.
God.
Oh god. Well, what you're looking at here is a instrument that might as well be straight from the Nine Hells itself.
The Nine Hells.
Oh my goodness, the
What?
Nine Hells.
The Nine Hells.
The nine of them.
There's several other people in the crowd continue this trend for a little bit.
Being straight, bro.
What it comes down to is we're gonna need to get this out of town fast. Makes sense why they drove it straight for the church. It's gonna start some kind of corruption.
Corruption.
And,
What?
Clayton is gonna begin like looking around as though there's anything he could find, but it's just like, nah, this.
We
It
knew
seems
those boys were bad, but to go this far,
It
is
seems
to
like
try to corrupt your poor, innocent town.
It's at this point that the holy man, the father of the church, kind of walks up. Is what the devilish incarnations? I don't. It doesn't seem like that.
Oh well, that's the
Well,
trickery in
devil's
it.
Sneaky.
Oh, it's the devil's in the details, so they say. As you can see right here, and he's gonna gesture towards somewhere and kind of give that nod to Lucius, like now this time. Yeah.
I'm gonna prestidigitation. Yep.
Yes,
A small marking underneath one of near the front, or I guess the tail end, whatever ends is not
Yeah.
in the church.
And while it's about to come up, like I'm just gonna like rub my hand over it as though I'm uncovering something instead of it magically appearing. Just like
Just blow the smoke away.
All right. gonna need both of you to make deception checks.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm good at deception. A
7.
normal.
You know, maybe I won't have to reroll if you ace this. Okay.
Ooh.
Lucius, you start casting the spell in front of them. Clayton, you realize this. You forget that prestidigitation has a somatic component.
Yeah.
So you have
And
to
he's
like
just
wave your hands and speak words.
Yeah. As he's doing that, I just call over and like, my friend here is using his arcane prowess to reveal the devilish magics that are hidden beneath the surface of this metal.
I thought you were
And
just gonna
the
talk
sheriff.
louder.
Yeah. The sheriff.
Over here, you see? No, this thing.
21 deception. I'm a little better than that.
The father looks a little bit like confused, but the sheriff just kind of satyr magic would obviously be the counteract. He's of the gods.
It's true.
And he would have to be.
I know about satyrs, but I know nothing about satyrs.
I know that the gods birthed them or something like that.
He's got a point with that.
Straight from Zeus's loins.
Exactly,
We are
the
humble.
very same.
We know that you aren't of our religion, sir, and I always feel bad about giving people bad rap just because we don't follow the same faith. But you are helping us out here, and honestly, it means a lot to cut down these barriers like this.
Absolutely. I'm just glad that everybody will be safe after this. You know, my companion, we will get this out of your hands, away from your town.
Is there anything you need? And the priest pipes up. I mean, I've the cloth. I can help move it if need be. I will not succumb to its influence so easily.
We're gonna need some people to help, and Father, we're gonna need some holy water to wash the hands of anyone who touches these things as we get it out of the city. Just
I can
our
prepare
way.
some immediately.
And you know
he
what?
rushes over.
To help protect the innocent people, I feel like we should move this thing with rope, like a lot of rope.
We're gonna need a lot of rope here,
We will have
and
to-
those ropes, they're unusable afterwards.
I mean,
So
Sal's general store keeps stock of rope, and Sal can I can get it immediately. Children,
great.
Bobby,
Yeah.
Eliza, go get it immediately, and he'll like follow suit, and they're
Yeah.
just gonna go back to get rope, and they all bring it in.
with this, and Clayton looks to the sheriff and the priest, and he's just like, with this, perhaps the town can heal from this grievous wound.
And you know what? You should be proud of yourselves. You have such a generous town, you know, with open hearts to help us
community.
out on this.
Oh, We're out
of course
here-
the devil would try to strike here.
It just makes sense. We need to stick together in this town. If we don't,
Yeah.
I mean, we're so far west that any of the bigger cities, we wouldn't be able to get aid from them. So we have to stick together. We're
Yeah.
one big
Always
family
remember
here.
that. Unite against the fight of evil.
Unite against the fight of evil, and everybody else starts chiming in. Unite against the fight of
unite
evil.
against the fight of evil.
And
You guys hear
then, the Wright brothers and Simon just hear shouting from the other end of town.
Unite against the fight of evil.
Just looks at Castor and he's like, no, he's here. I don't know why there's a riot.
Castor is not there. Castor
Oh,
doesn't care.
I know
Castor
why
doesn't
there's a
care
riot.
about this sciencey mumbo jumbo. It doesn't make sense. It's heretical in a way. He's gone on a walk outside.
I'm going to get this
Observing
away.
the surroundings.
I'm going to get this away from the town. Tell them that for now, our best opportunity will be to kind of keep this out of sight, out of mind. Nobody should come here or check up on it,
Yeah.
other than ourselves, in order to ensure that we can keep it properly contained.
Rituals
are
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do everything in our power to make sure this corruption doesn't spread no further.
So we're gonna
and
bring it to the
entire-
checkpoint. We're gonna destroy this thing. We're gonna burn the land, and just to be safe, for the next month, nobody should check up on this area for
Yeah.
potential.
Two even.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe,
You don't
Just
want to
a
get
handful of
potentially
updates.
contact corrupted, you know, just
And-
by being on the land.
And occasionally, that can even summon a full devil themselves in here. So it's
And
really
somebody of
important. to keep prying
infernal
eyes.
descent right in front of my eyes. I mean, if I saw it, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd take that devil man by the horns and
No,
I'd break him
please.
off.
We have a tater.
No, please be careful. But protect yourself more than others. The best thing we can do right now is keep this away from your community. I mean, you're a pillar of your community. The people look up to you. They trust you. Like it's important that you not go down.
I mean, it means a lot that you say. I mean, honestly, I feel like I've been really letting the town down, you know. Just last week, we basically just let criminals walk right on through, take whatever they wanted, and leave. And honestly, bandits.
But not this time.
I mean, they
not
took a
this time,
huge
my
chunk of crystal from the mine. I mean, God,
Where did they go after that?
I don't know. East, I guess.
Probably somewhere evil.
Horrifying. Listen, this is your chance to make amends. What you've done today and what you'll continue to do to keep this away from the people, that's something to be proud of. That's something to talk about.
You're right. And he just starts yelling at the crowd. It's like, we will stay together as a community. We will fight this evil. Band together to fight the... And they also start dragging it off.
Fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We bring ourselves up into the sky. It's getting down in the later hours of the day. And Castor, something you've noticed as you hear the hawk caw is that it seems a bit bigger than a normal hawk.
Kill
Or
it.
hawk.
Okay.
Absolutely murder it.
You look up and you realize that the hawk is currently swan diving and then all of a sudden disappears.
Tell them it's Satan.
I mean, in the air or
It disappears in
or
the
it's
air.
like in
In the air.
horizon?
But
Down in the dirt.
And then you notice from the dark alley of between two buildings a figure that
Uh-oh.
seems to be looking at you within the darkness. And it's
Just
simply
casually walk in its direction.
as if beckoning you forth, and it disappears into that darkness as you follow suit. And eventually
I just,
you are
stretch and walk in and casually check my pockets for any dynamite that I may have left over. I don't think I
I don't think you
Casually
have any
pull out my Glock.
left.
I was gonna casually find my portable nuke. I don't have
you
any dynamite left. Feels bad.
you appear into the alleyway.
I'm gonna grab. I will grab one of my lemons.
Just getting
prepared.
You walk into the alleyway, but you don't seem to see anybody until eventually you hear a voice behind you. Castor.
I'm just gonna shrug.
You look behind you. What the fuck was that? Trying to have a serious moment here.
Man, I'll tell you what.
The chicken
No.
is here.
It's the word quest activated. No, you turn around to see a hawk-like being who stands at least 2 feet taller than yourself.
Like
his eye,
Ark.
an
or-
arakaka,
Araquoa.
an Aarakocra, but in the style of an hawk, and he has several daggers perched in his clothing around him. That seems very oriental in nature, and he looks down at you with a scowl, and he simply says, "I have a
I
message."
immediately punch him. Fuck this guy. I want to get that surprise attack on him.
Let
I
him
am out of here.
Clearly not
No,
here to
I
kill
know
you.
who this is.
Roll an attack roll.
Do I get advantage for
No.
surprise? Or...
No,
he
you do not.
This
He comes out of the darkness, clearly aware of your presence. Did I surprise him? No, by definition. I'm reading the goddamn dictionary and it tells me no.
Yeah, you can
Not
go ahead
even
and give me
going.
an attack roll if you would so choose.
Percentile roll, I
I
guess.
am absolutely choosing to do so.
Before although I don't know if this will influence it at all, but before you do get the punch off, he says, "I have a message from Master Tenzin."
You know
The airbender?
what?
Nothing. Nothing.
The hairbender.
Yeah, hairbender. That's what I said.
I don't fucking trust this guy one way or the other.
Okay.
If he's Asian, he's probably evil.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm just saying that every Asian person I know other than Tenzin is trying to kill me right now.
But he said he's from Tenzin.
What? Yeah.
He's a bird.
Yeah, he's not a person. Birds aren't people.
That's just...
Whoa! They're created by the government to watch over all of us, and we know.
I forgot. It was back in 1986 when President Reagan killed them all.
Oh my god.
Probably like 1867 currently, but continue.
I feel like I said I would attack him before you said anything, and I did that.
I wanted to
so.
set up the narrative so that way you didn't do something you didn't want to do.
Yeah, I get you. But in terms of my character, I definitely would have immediately punched him, noticing he was Asian. Or noticing
Why are you
he
so
had Oriental? Because everyone I know in Asia is trying to kill me. Okay.
Maybe just
let it happen.
Veiled, perhaps?
Just let it happen.
Castor is fucking killed in an alley by a hawk.
Alright, you get a nice punch off on him and slam him directly into the midsection.
Oh, y'all are gonna slam him in the alley?
Yes.
Oh, baby. I'm gonna slam this bird even harder.
Feathery, perhaps?
Is that just the single punch?
That would have been a single punch, and that would have been before he said anything, and I would...
And he'd be like mid-punch, I'm here on behalf of Master
I'm here on...
Master Tenzin.
I would take a bonus action to disengage and get out of this range.
He doesn't follow after you. He's just kind of like gathering himself. You see like he's trying to maintain a stoic feature, but he's just kind of struggling there. It's just like, could you let me speak first?
I'm not awake enough to have the talk is cheap.
Oh.
The time for squawking is over.
Regardless, I have.
If we were truly
orders.
birds of a feather, you'd understand.
I'm gonna fucking kill everybody here. I swear, man.
Hey, these jokes are illegal.
I'm gonna have to bring this shit down. This is supposed to be a serious scene, man. Bring all this to a stop.
Baby.
Just gonna go. I'm just gonna bring.
Right,
I'm gonna bring all this to a stop.
We're gonna have to call
great.
this a day if this doesn't stop.
Could you please stop with the puns?
It's like everyone else has just poked their heads out of various windows and they're just adding puns.
but then when
not
we stop with the puns, we're like, he ain't fun, and we all like leave.
all right, yeah, everyone leaves, pretends it doesn't
I
happen.
guess.
Fine.
Regardless of if talk is cheap, I have my orders as you have yours. I'm here for 2 reasons. Master Tenzin wishes to know why you are in Dunesreach, and if it has anything to do with your current task. As he coughs up a bit of blood.
Yes.
He simply scowls, realizing he's not going to get any information about what this task actually is. The second is you have yourself new orders.
Uh-oh. Fine. What
Deep
does Master Tenzin want this time?
Deep Pockets has contacted Master Tenzin and wishes for somebody else to be dead.
I think what you mean is have. That's improper grammar. Are you actually... Anyway, go on.
Can you...
I
Jesus
believe
Christ.
Deep Pockets is a singular person.
He just closes his eyes and exhales heavily. It's just...
See, now you understand why I'm the favorite pupil.
No!
He opens his eyes at that. He scowls heavily and it's just like... You realize you struck an actual chord with that word. Regardless... You are contracted to kill someone because they are someone closer to you than any of us.
Ooh, Castor might be in a bit of a finch.
He's still trying to catch his breath.
Well, don't
You've been-
worry, because
No!
two can play that game.
No, he's already
Uh,
dead.
All right, who? Please do tell.
The person you are contracted to kill is someone by the name of Clayton Draze.
Oh, good, classic. Phew.
I'm sorry.
Wait a second.
Who the fuck is that?
He legitimately doesn't know my name.
It's like
It's
I know
a problem
I don't know Draze though.
where Clayton's been trying to make a name for himself, and everywhere he shows up, people are like, "Who the fuck is that?" Even his own party members.
You've seen wanted posters.
Yeah, but they all have his bandana up. How would I?
And he's changed since then.
It's true. I have a new poncho. I'm basically a
I'm
different
literally
person.
another person.
Do you not know?
No, of course I know who Clayton Draze is.
Okay.
What do you think I am? A bird brain?
That was foul.
Yeah.
Point being, does Master Tenzin actually have any information as to why these deep pockets want him killed? Likely course of action is that those deep pockets are going to disappear in the coming months, so I might not want to rely on them too much.
It doesn't matter who hired him, simply that the job is done. It is not for you to question any of this, just for you to carry out your task.
See, this is again why I'm the favored pupil. Carrying out a task is all well and good, but it must be done with the proper context. Unquestionably following orders will only lead to ruin. A proper master needs servants who are capable of making decisions, not just following orders.
Bird pun.
I don't know if it's possible for him to scowl even harder than he has been.
Scowl.
I don't even know if that
Scowl?
works. No. But he approaches a little, not getting quite in your range, but he simply says, "For some reason, Master Tenzin seems to hold you in high regard. Something about a mass of potential. But when I sit here and see you now, all I see is a sniveling child."
Perhaps if you were able to control your temper, your mind would open to the
The man
possibilities.
that just decked him in the face on Friday. Control your temper, loser.
You have your
Did I
orders.
stutter?
You are to kill Clayton Draze, and you are to make sure as many people know about this death as possible. If you fail to uphold this, there will be consequences.
Well then, I'm sure you've done your duty to the letter. Move along.
He looks at you for a fairly long time. Very well. I'll expect to know when it is done.
Master
And
Tenzin will know when it is done.
At that moment, you see him disappear into the shadows.
I resume my walk.
And then you watch him scurry out of the shadows and walk out an alley. Trip a little.
Get a banana peel on his head.
All right.
I resume my
mumbling under
walk.
Just all these motherfucking bird puns I can't do.
Closet.
After a good amount of time,
I am not scowling, damn it.
it's just like he's so cool. No, he's so cool and edgy. No, after some time, Clayton, Lucius, and as well as the rest of the town managed to get the plane, in its wrecked greatness, off to a secluded area where they can more easily monitor it without prying eyes. Of course, all under the guise that this can't be allowed to be within view of everybody. I mean, the corruption will spread to them.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Only those devout, you, Clayton, Lucius, and of course the father, are allowed to be within it.
You're not father.
He is currently spraying holy water on top of it.
We
and
can
it's
deal with the
and
father
saying,
later.
mantras.
Squirt
Yeah,
bottle.
I'd like to. Let me see if I have something for this. Hold
A gun.
on. Well, I have that
Cap
too.
the father.
I mean, I
Spray
could,
me with
but-
your holy water, Father.
Spells.
Minor illusion.
Somatic.
Well, most of them have somatics.
Yeah.
Thunderstep. Cause fear.
Oh. Oh no, that's somatic too. God damn. Okay, never mind. I don't have any cool spells that would make it seem like it was sizzling.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Eldritch Blast.
A
I'm trying to
thaumaturgy
think,
would
and I was
probably do that.
Yeah, but I don't have thaumaturgy.
What are you trying
What
to
is these
figure
guys?
out here?
As he's spraying holy water on the plane, I was gonna have it like sizzle.
I mean, I can do that.
Oh, rad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can just create a small little of smoke and stuff.
Yeah, Lucius just like quietly casting a spell behind the father as he lost in mantra, and the father opens his eyes and it's sparking and it's fuming and it's worse than I thought. The devil truly is within this contraption.
Oh, well, that's what we've been telling you.
I'll have to work even harder. And he starts spraying more holy water, and he starts preparing more, and he starts spraying it even more.
All right, well, we can
Oh,
come back
spray.
to.
Spray!
Clayton
Spray harder!
approaches Lucius and he's like, "We're gonna probably have to come back to the situation in a second, but I mean, it's out of the town and it's in workable condition. We can do something with this."
Just kill the father and blame it on the devil.
They,
Nah.
we can get them to go. I mean, the job's here done. We got it. Now it's job zone done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it feels like problem solved.
It's fine. I mean, they're useless townspeople at this point.
I'm just gonna say something right now, and I think you did a good job, and I think we're both doing good jobs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You all did a great job here tonight. Thank you. Your cooperation is much appreciated, but as we said before, please leave whatever materials you use, especially all this rope, here, as you do not want to bring it back into your town now that it's made contact with this evil machine.
And Father, I suggest that you do a mass in what remains of the church for as long as you can, given at least a few hours that nobody is in direct line of sight of this product.
I'm gonna say mass burial.
You
No,
seem
there's
to
no
be
reason
the
for
leading
mass burial.
expert. You seem to be the leading expert on these types of devil incantation. I gotta say, I've never even heard of this when I was at the Abbey.
Yeah, well, it's a newer thing that crops up.
New Age devil magic.
Well,
it's a new age
there's
devil magic.
Those millennial
There's a lot of
devils.
things that don't get taught. I mean, I recently bumped into someone who said they knew a hell of a lot about demons.
Millennial
Yeah.
devils, the
Can't
devils
know
that were
anything.
born at all the millenniums.
It's one of the things that ties back to the cult of Mirzim. Sure, you heard of him.
Zim.
Oh,
He like thinks
Zim?
for quite some
Oh,
time.
Cloud District?
it's your
No, but-
Abbey. Sorry, go on.
I mean, the name rings a bell, but I believe that was a cult quite like hundreds of years ago.
Oh, your Abbey still believes them not to be active.
Are they?
Oh, well.
Is such a scourge on this world still
I
active?
mean,
And in the West?
take a look for yourself.
And he looks at the sizzling contraption. Clearly devil magics inscribed with devilish infernal runes. I suppose the proof is as they say in the pudding.
Yeah.
Wait, there's pudding and cookies?
Like I said before, we're here. We have the proper information and wherewithal to deal with this. Please, Father, look after your people, your community. We're taking the proper steps to protect ourselves.
Yes, absolutely. Come along, Chef. We have mass. And all the people start shuffling off. Some of them look a little distraught, like a little nervous, but I mean, the situation seems under control. The town is saved.
Town is saved once again.
Yeah. So now you guys have the wreckage of the Wright brothers plane, and you have a secreted away spot of where you can work on it until it's back up to operation order.
Correct. And we got a lot of rope.
Yeah, I got a lot of rope. Quite a lot of rope.
Alright.
Going back over to the public house, Simon, you're currently in the corner with these two infernal prisoners. the Wright brothers, who are currently telling you about some of the odds and ends of some of the more intricate bits of this machine and exactly how it diverts air and how it controls those mechanisms that diverts air to keep the plane aloft in the sky. And you're starting to come to an understanding of how it works. However, they have assembled a part list, and it is extensive.
He's writing down as much notes as he can about how it works.
Yeah.
All in Russian.
So, you, from what we understand, and they speak up to you, in a normal blacksmithing shop, we could probably get most of these. However, assuming there's still an operation order, we could probably retrofit some parts on the plane itself. But that's a lot of... It's a lot of maybes. And then the other Wright brother just goes like, but dreams are how we flew in the first place, so I think if we just try our hardest, I think we can do something.
No, I believe you told me right here that this is how you flew. And he starts like reciting it back. I think it is best if we see if we can get to the plane now and tell me how much of it you still need, how much of it is in operation.
Yes, I suppose we can make our way now. It seems, I don't know if you've noticed, it seems like everybody's left the halfway house. Or, not the halfway house, but the public house.
Oh,
like,
and he just like looks around and he's like, huh, so they have.
He didn't even realize everybody left. But yeah, you make your way out to the town proper, and that's when you see Clayton and Lucius, and Castor is also walking about, surveying the surrounding areas. Castor, you still notice the hawk flying above the air.
I dab at him when no one's looking.
Oh my god.
On the way back,
You don't see it, but it's like a child. Why is he over me when it comes to 10? I don't understand this.
On the walk back, Clayton is talking to Lucius, and he's like, I feel a little bad.
Why?
I don't know.
Like completely get like why? Do you have a stomachache or something? Is this something you ate?
Clayton looks around, sees like nobody's here to overhear him. He's like, it's just one of those things where like wherever we go, people are like to see you, and they're like, oh, devil magic, oh, devil stuff going on, and it feels really weird to. And he like kind of takes off his glove and like shows like this like snaking like scar going up his arm, and he's like, it just feels really weird to literally have kind of that and nobody to even suspect you.
As soon as you take the glove off, you just hear the whisper in the back of your mind. Clayton.
Yeah. Hey, Slinger.
You've been doing a good job lately. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
That's new.
Now hurry
Remind
the
me
fuck
that
up.
I gotta talk to you about something.
Yeah,
Yes.
please remind him. There was a conversation going. How dare he interrupt?
You will, and I know you, Slinger, and you will remind me. Come hell or high water. Yeah, actually, in both of those times, you've reminded me.
The less time we spend here, the more time Mirzim has to sunder his forces.
Yeah,
Wait.
Not sunder, that's not the right word. But you get what I was going for there.
Yeah. I get
Gather.
you. I understand. We're working as fast as we can.
All I understood from that was we should spend more time here so he has less time to do
I believe that was a negative thrown on it, but it's all good. I understand the gist.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's fine and all, but I'm just very used to it, you know? This motions to the whole face has been this way my entire life. I'm used to it. I don't care.
I suppose it's just
It's only when people throw water at me and I'm like,
fair. I've never actually tested the holy water thing on myself. I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
Didn't the
you want to
silver
try? I
guys
can go ask
throw-
that priest.
Nah, I don't want to. That's a bad time to find out. Until then, it feels like we're covered.
Yeah, and in the middle of this conversation, that's when Simon and the Wright brothers show up. They're currently looking around, confused at where the plane went.
I could have
Oh.
swore I heard you call them the White Brothers, and I was like,
That's
hey. You two
yeah,
are gonna
that's
wanna,
not good. No.
You two are gonna want to come with us. I feel like we got it in a good spot for y'all.
And they follow suit. And they see it. And Orville just starts crying. It's like, what did they do to it? It's not
fine.
realizing that you guys were that they were the ones that did it to it.
It crashed.
Everything's
They hadn't even
waterlogged. It was on fire.
It was.
Where
it
the
was
fuck
on
am I gonna
fire.
get an angle bracket like this at this time of night? And he,
I
like, just
don't.
chucks it behind him.
Goddamn, that feels like your problem.
Well, it's your problem if you want this thing to work.
Oh goddamn. Well, I'm not a goddamn blacksmith. Do we have a part list?
And Simon will produce one.
Thank
It's all in
you.
Russian.
God, Simon.
I was writing down quickly. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm just pointing out.
I'll translate.
Okay,
I'll
thank-
translate.
no, I
you
just-
ask me
hey,
for
no.
notes, and then you get mad at my notes.
I
No,
wasn't
it's
even
fine.
mad.
It's fine.
I said
It's fine.
one
He's
word.
just
I
taking
said
it,
one-
and he's like, it's fine. It's fine.
I just said Simon. That's
I'm
all I
just
said.
Push Castor out of the way. Hey, it's okay. Or not Castor, fuck, Clayton. Wrong C.
I think if you
What?
touch Castor, you lose your arms, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, so
Either
if
that
I
or he
touch
dabs on
my
you.
leg, then I can get broken a third time, huh?
Yeah.
Clayton is gonna take the time to just lockpick open. Do we have the keys to the manacles?
Yeah, you were definitely given the keys to the manacles.
Just
You've just been
unlock
keeping
the
them on
manacles.
for posterity's sake.
And he's like, all right, the townsfolk should leave this place alone. They're under the impression that this is some nth level demon dimensional devil magic, which
Why would they believe this? It's clearly science.
Unite against the fight of evil.
well, you see, I was like, how do I get this out of a church as fast as possible? And I was like, I know a few things that my mama didn't like to be in church, and one of them was the devil, so I just kind of took a shot
It
in
sounds
the dark.
stupid
it
and like it wouldn't work.
it worked, though, didn't it?
He looks at the plane, he looks at the fact there's no other people around. I guess!
See, that's your problem. That's a little thing that we call in the business stinking thinking. Now
And-
that is
You guys
like-
need what those people in town have, and that's called faith.
exactly. It's all in good faith.
Well, they managed to bring the broken wing back so we can reattach that, assuming we have some extra metal. As for the parts inside, I think there's enough that we could retrofit it. We're gonna basically need everything that's inside the blacksmith shop, though, to do it.
All right.
it's okay. We can just summon a devil in the blacksmith shop and do the same thing.
Clayton
don't have
very
a
actually
devil.
can summon a devil.
Yeah, I was like,
kind
I
of.
don't have a devil, but I got something.
Can't
I
we
mean-
just like
I can put
wait?
something there that looks like it.
Can we just kidnap one of the villagers, dress him up as a devil, and throw him in there with some fire?
Why when I could just summon my Shadowfell spirit and have
Because
it
that's more fun.
pick the fear emotion and just terrify him?
That sounds like a lot of simplicity.
Yeah, it sounds like a workable plan that's functional and doesn't involve kidnapping someone and lighting them on fire.
Sounds like you lack faith yourself.
Would a hunting trap help with parts? I have one hunting trap. Is that an angle bracket they'll need?
Does this plane require any lemons?
I'm not a mechanic.
I don't know the correlation between hunting traps and planes.
They're metal, and Simon's like, I'm not a mechanic. I
They
learned this
both
2
look
seconds.
to each other and they're just like, just give it here. Anything
like,
you have
"Alright."
that's made of metal, give it.
I'm gonna go see if I can spook away the blacksmith for a bit.
All right. You go down to the ends of the town. It's night now. You have to get fires going near the plane to properly work on it. Of course, everybody in the town just assumes that it itself is
Devil
producing
fire.
hellfire. Yeah. and you're currently at the blacksmith shop. Mass has just kind of ended, so he just got back in.
I'm gonna be a fair bit away, and like kind of hiding in the darkness, and then I'm just gonna take out the glass vial, and I'm gonna flip it and go, one last job, and it gets caught by the shadow fell spirit that returns it to me. I take it. I'm summoning him with the emotion of fear, and that allows him to hide as a bonus action in dim light or darkness. So in the nighttime, he's just gonna hide and approach his shop.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
So the blacksmith is opening up his shop, using the key, trying to get in. He seems a little tired. It is super late at night. There's emergency late night mass, and he was kind of worked up trying to get the plane moved about. And he steps inside. The jangling metal all around hits off as a spectral spirit, unseen, moves it about, and he juts his eyes one way to one side. He hears the jangling of metal bits to the other side, and he moves his head there. And at this point, he seems relatively perturbed, and you're just looking at this through the window as he like picks up a giant like a hammer nearby, holds it with both hands, and starts looking around the shop. More jangling, and he shoots back around to see if he can catch a glimpse of whatever's causing it. And you hear from outside, "I don't know who's out there, demon, but I'm pretty sure it's a demon. Now, I know you come from the 9 circles of the hell, but I come from Louisiana. And I know in my heart that
Basically the
anybody
same
from
thing.
I know in my heart that I could take you with my bare hands, and I got a hammer." And there's more jangling behind him.
And then it's gonna appear behind him, like just stand up. And as soon as he like looks over to make eye contact, it's gonna enact its dreadful scream. 1 a day. Each creature within 30 feet of it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC or be frightened for 1 minute.
So this is a strict D20.
He like turns around and makes eye contact with it, the head like makes a motion like like the neck snaps, and then it just
Oh,
Exactly,
the scream
just
has
loud.
air force as everything in the shop clatters and shimmies, and the entire place feels like an earthquake. And this man just starts crying, and you don't see it, but there's absolutely a wet spot somewhere in that shop now. And he
It's
just
not
like
necessary.
throws the hammer out the window and jumps out it. He notices you. He's just like, "Oh, thank God you're here, stranger! It's one of them
Lord.
devils! He's inside!" And he just starts running
Get
off.
him. Just run! And then like as I go in, I just like kind of look around to see if there's anybody here.
There's nobody else inside. It's just the lone rider who looks a little bit confused.
I just kind of like tip my hat and I'm like, "Help me carry some of all this, will you?" We're just gonna bring all the metal back.
Yeah, he just starts taking it all up. And as you're taking all your arms, and the lone rider is also taking his arm, it takes you some time to get it. You hear footsteps outside. "Stranger!" And you recognize the voice to be the sheriff. "I heard one of them's here. I came here to help as soon as I could."
Of course. Please stay back. I'm doing some.
Don't come
some
in, Mom.
dangerous- some dangerous fighting with this spirit, and I'm gonna like draw my gun, and I'm just gonna look to the lone rider, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna hurt you in any way, but this is gonna look really weird."
His head just cracks to the side in curiosity.
Yeah. And I'm gonna.
If I was there, I could have hit him dead on with an attack, and then choose to save him from the attack, and just made it a full theatrical performance.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until like there's like full view of the lone rider like holding metal and stuff, and I'm gonna like point my gun. I'm gonna be like, "Be gone, foul demon, from the 9 hells with this absolutely holy weapon of metal and destruction. I smite you from this earth." And I'm gonna like shoot an eldritch blast. Right before it hits him, I'm gonna drop concentration on summon shadow spirit. So that like right before it would hit, or like just like about where it would hit, just the like shadow overtakes it and it just returns back to the Shadowfell. It just
Oh yeah. The shot wings out past the sheriff as it goes to the cross the street and marks a burn mark on the house on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like that.
Well,
You
that's what I'm
truly
here.
are a holy man, Clay. He doesn't know your name. Shit.
Yep, he doesn't know my
True.
name.
Mysterious stranger.
Well, oh my God, I've stolen the moniker of the devil that I'm searching for. There's no need for theatrics or thank yous here. It's just my job. It appears this demon was looking after this metal. He wanted something to do with it.
This is cursed metal.
It's
now.
cursed now. It's been touched by a devil itself. I'm gonna have to take this out to where the plains are.
I need you to
I
make
mean-
me a deception check.
Okay,
Nat 20.
come on.
You got it.
I got this.
Oh my
God.
You try.
Right. Do you need more hands? I could lend mine. I know I'm not really a
All of
holy
this
man.
metal.
Oh no, I trust you. The work you've done, I believe God sees it. And
Yeah, right. And he holsters his gun and he helps start carrying the metal. It's like, oh man, I sure hope the blacksmith's livelihood ain't ruined from this. I mean, Carl's a good man.
I can provide some compensation to try to help him understand we don't travel with much, but I can provide something for him.
Meanwhile, the guy that's walking around with a clinging platinum.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
And he helps you carry it all the way back. And he notices you're about to get there, and he notices that the Wright brothers are working on the plane.
Yeah, as we get there, I'm just gonna shout out. I'm like, hail, travelers and our whole business and stuff. Me and the sheriff here are approaching with our medals to help deal with the demonic contraptions. I trust that there are currently no infernal people around that should be taken care of and or hidden from sight if they would.
Simon just kind of like
The
looks
thought in
around and is
Lucius's
like,
mind is just like, oh, I should probably hide. And then you realize, oh my god.
I can.
I don't know what
I
he's
can
talking
turn
about.
them
We're working on the
invisible.
plane. Do you want to?
I mean, I don't think we're fighting anytime soon. It's all been theatrics.
All right. Can you
if you
cast a
do a
spell high enough
third-
level to do that?
Yeah, if you do a 3rd level invisibility, you can target 2 people.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, he's just gonna immediately be like, "Don't move."
That's all right. Well, we'll just continue working on the plane then. And then at that point, they've realized that their hands are not in front of their face. Oh my god! And they like look over at Simon. It's like, why did you do that? As they just like kind of like
yeah,
holding the
as-
tools in midair.
Yeah, and then Simon's gonna grab the tools from him, just hold them, and be like,
No.
"No, these are mine. These are my tools."
Yeah, no,
Just hold
it's
them.
like before you can do that though. It's like that's when Clayton and the sheriff round the corner, and the sheriff just sees that the haunted metal that you've already collected is floating in the air.
As you can see, Sheriff, it's only a matter of time before the haunting spirit of the hells can take hold within such metals as these. It's important that we purify it as quickly as possible.
These are holy rings that let me grab it.
Yep, that's what that is.
And it's just the right brothers just like, what is going on here? And then like he hears it, special voices from the hells. Where are they?
That was
He
me.
draws his
Sorry.
gun.
No, it's fine. Weapons such as yours could have no effect on these. It would take something like this, and I'm gonna just to show that like I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna use my ability that summon the like action to summon my packed weapon, the revolver, into my hand. Just
That's a gun forged in holy fire. You know your stuff, holy man.
Gunfire.
I've been trained in the arts and the ways. Trust me, I can handle this. You go, and
I'll get
and
to
you take
safety,
care.
and I'll make sure no more cursed metals in the town. And he runs
Thank you.
off.
Doing the
And
Lord's work.
The Wright brothers just like, what are you doing?
It's a little something that some people like you aren't aware of. It's called stage presence.
All right.
When you walk into a small town like this and you have a charisma stat above a 13, you can just go anywhere you want.
All right. Well, show us the parts then. We'll see what we can do.
All right, here's all the metal we got.
I'm gonna
You got a lot.
take an hour and cast Unseen Servant.
Is that heavy metal?
It certainly is.
That Megadeth?
It's an Iron Maiden.
Already made an
they-
Iron Maiden joke.
We
No.
did. Yeah, damn it. Oh, we're
running low.
Yeah.
You better reload your gun. Anyway, so they start looking through the scrap metal and they're like, yeah, if we have Simon's help, I believe that we'll be able to put all this together.
All right.
Wright brothers,
We're gonna be
Simon,
working all night. Yeah. And you guys all work all throughout the night. It is exhausting. But you're able to get most of the plane up and operational again. The only thing that the Wright brothers have as a concern is, without the magical crystal to jumpstart it, I'm afraid we're going to have to do things the old-fashioned way.
Shocking grasp.
No.
Jumpstart a battery.
Throw it off a hill.
Oh, that all. We can make a fucking ritual.
It is a valley.
Oh, we can make a fucking ritual about shoving something off it. You know what? I'm getting too in the weeds. I'm too excited about this. You know what? I'm creating a whole
In
stage
some kind of
play.
weeds.
I'm sorry. I tend to run away with these ideas when I get them. It's how I got here. It's how I'll always be here.
Castor, you've been hired to kill this man.
Take your shot.
Good luck. I have nothing but an army of theater nerds.
Anyway, so the Wright brothers just like, well, whatever you need this for, it's as operational as it's going to be.
All right.
So, you're gonna let us go now, right? Like, we can leave? Or...
Yeah, we can tell them that we killed you in a ritual sacrifice.
Jesus.
To stop your devil. Listen! They don't know your names. They don't know fucking anything about you. If you disappear here today, no one cares. And
Okay.
That's in
true.
your benefit.
And that's the
actually.
truth.
You're, as far as they know, horrible devil people that tried to burn down their church. Somebody spread that rumor, and it's
We
too
didn't-
late. You have to escape. You have to escape this this lie and this rumor. So you got to get out of town. We'll come up with fake names for you. We'll say you died in the ritual, and then y'all can come bring out your plans and your ideas and plans later under your actual names, and no one will have to worry about it.
What are your names, by the way, just so that we don't accidentally reuse them?
It's
Orville and
and
Wilbur.
All right. So Warville and Ilber wrong.
right.
Sure.
I was gonna
No,
go
wrong.
with Norton, and Samson, Delilah. I'm not good at this. Now,
Have deception.
now y'all realize why I don't use a fake name. Now everyone has learned why it's just Clayton Draze all the time.
Wait, your name is Clayton Draze?
Yeah, that's
Castor.
Castor. Look me in the Castor. I've known you for like a goddamn month. My name's plastered.
It's
on
been
half
like
the
three.
goddamn
It's been
time.
3 months.
Yeah.
I've been keeping track of
all-
time. It's been 3 months.
All the posters have a bandana, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, this one, and he puts up his bandana. He's like,
Oh my god!
"Oh my, yeah, that's it." You know what? That's where I went wrong. I should.
No wonder it's so effective.
Yeah. I've been telling y'all should get face coverings. It changes the game.
I have hats.
He has hat.
At most covers his eyes. As long as like he's fine with covering his own eyes. Alright, so you guys got a plane, you got a place to take the plane, and you have to figure out how to fly a plane.
I call shotgun.
Actually, something has occurred to me about the circumstances of your release. I don't know how to fly a plane. we're gonna need y'all's assistance for one last job.
They look to each other, and they just look back at you. It's like, we don't either.
Yeah, they did cry.
How did you build the fucking?
I mean, it's not like we made the controls super easy to use. It's not exactly
terrible engineers.
How would you not make them easy to use?
We're trying to. It's a prototype.
Could Simon take a crack at making these easier to use?
You don't even like you're operating on somebody else's math homework. You're not entirely sure what all the math works together. You could probably try, but it's not like it's you're not operating with the person who made the original plans type idea here.
Have you ever heard of integrated circuitry?
You haven't.
Castor, I know I've been talking nonsense all night, but you're really throwing me for a loop.
Look, I come from the Orient. We've got a lot of factories there.
No, you don't yet. No, you don't.
Have you been to the Orient?
Oh, goddamn. Okay, listen. We need a functional, flyable, pilotable operation.
And you have it. It's right there, and they point at it.
Yeah, and
if you think we're getting in that death trap, I mean, perfectly operational plane.
And you want me to get into it?
We're not the ones that need a plane. We just kind of wanted to build one.
You gotta have more steps ahead of that. ABB, always be Brandon.
No.
Try going by Oroville.
That's when Orville speaks up, and he's just, well, I mean, I suppose I could give it a shot, but I mean, we don't have any safety measures. We just barely had some for when we crashed the plane originally.
We can attach some safety measures. This needs to fly all four of us.
If we strap the halflings to the bottom of the plane, is that kind of cushioning?
I mean, we can't pilot it.
They can't. Yeah, Castor, the steering wheel is not on the bottom of the plane. I hate to break it to you.
I thought Simon was going to pilot it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
None of us know what we're doing.
Do you think they know what they were doing? They crashed it.
So why?
And they're your best option.
Are you going to be better?
Yes. You know what? I'm sure I can.
I suppose I wouldn't mind flying it. I mean, I put it together. I might as well.
Yeah, that's.
And then Wilbur just kind of like looks over at Orville. It's just like, what are you? You're going to die.
He's not gonna die. We have.
He's probably gonna die.
So far, we are 1 for 1 on people falling from extremely large heights and them surviving.
You know, a party.
They both look at each other like, fair. I mean, we're in the same boat, honestly.
That's 100%. This is 100% survivability rate, and the inherent problem with statistics.
All right, well, let's go ahead now to those statistics then. And Orville just gets in the plane, and Wilbur's, what are you? Fine, and he gets in the back, and I'll be the backup just in case.
Are we flying tonight, or do we want to go in the morning?
I mean, do you want to fly? It's morning now. You've been working all throughout the night. Yeah.
That's a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Do you want to fly at night?
I
wouldn't recommend it.
Time to go buy some dynamite. We need some dynamite.
You steal it from the mines.
I don't know if we want to add dynamite to this flaming ball of death trap.
If you get in the plane, it's in my eyes. I'm gonna be like, the Wright brothers are gonna be honest. Like, we can probably fly this thing once. We could probably get it fixed up, but with whatever you need to use it for, I mean, use it for that.
All right.
I wouldn't recommend trying to make grocery runs with this thing.
No. We have something very specific that we just need one thing to do.
No, we have a grocery plane.
Yes.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay,
The first step is to throw it off the side of a cliff. And then
okay,
hopefully take the aerodynamics to gain lift and start flying through the air.
Do you feel comfortable rushing into battle with one of us at a point of exhaustion?
I'm sorry?
This is out of character. I'm checking it with people.
If you guys would like to... If you guys would like
Go get
to...
some dynamite. We, like, unironically.
Okay, yeah, let's have a long rest. while people that aren't exhausted can do stuff too,
I'm
and
trying
then
to think.
we will go after that.
This town definitely has dynamite because there's a mine nearby, but it's mostly reserved for the mining operation. It's not necessarily
We are
consumer buying.
literally the saviors.
That's true. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm
True.
thinking. So maybe they'd be fine with parting some of it if you spun it in a devilish way.
Also, I'm removing 50 silver, and that's what I'm giving to the blacksmith.
Takes 100 gold worth of metal. Yeah, 50 silver.
Yeah. Well, it was cursed metal. It was gonna.
Yeah.
It wasn't him that
Yeah.
took it.
I mean, silver's holy. I mean, you want to touch that. You don't want to
Exactly.
touch gold. That could be corrupted.
Exactly.
So, what's the plan here? Are you guys gonna like take a long rest before you go on your merry way and start flying? I'd say that if you took that rest now, you could just like you could wake up in at noon and be ready to start going.
All right, I'm down with that. Down with that sickness. And while that happens, I would like to have my discussion with the gunslinger, which I assume will happen in my dreams because that tends to be where we have our important discussions.
If you, it's it's when you get like a proper face to face, or
Yeah.
face to skull.
Legitimately, it's the only
Yeah.
time that we've ever talked face to face.
Yeah, face to flaming skull. That's usually how conversations go.
Guess which one
Alright.
Clayton is.
So you guys lay your heads down to sleep after a very long, hard amount of work putting that thing together all throughout the night. And Clayton, you wake up in a field of ever setting sun. The orangish glow hits the sand all around you, providing that hint. Cacti surround you on all corners, and mesa you can see in the distance. Silhouetted by the sun is what you understand to be the burning skeletalized cowboy that you know to be the gunslinger.
Hey, Slinger.
Clayton.
My first name is Gun. Use
I
it.
wanted to talk to you about something. I know you told me that I've been doing good, and I appreciate that. I feel like I've been making a lot of strides and progress in our mutual goal.
We still have a long way to go, but you've come farther than any other that has held me.
I'm glad. That's why this thing I bring up might be a little weird. Remember back with the crystal giant rock monster? I did that thing, the noose around the neck that makes me feel better after they die. Ever since then, I felt a little off. Like I put some kind of magic in me I wasn't used to.
There's a silence for a while, and I know what you're talking about. It's almost alien in nature.
Yeah.
I don't know
So-
where you got that from, but I recommend to not do it again.
About that. So, listen. You know me. You're pretty aware what a good vessel I am for magical abilities of other types, and this is just a thought that I've been having.
What if we dated?
What if
You swing?
What if I just put more of that magic into me,
Ooh.
not less? Because, it's effective. It's something. It's clearly powerful. There's a force animating this, and with a little help and in service of our mutual goal, I feel like there could be an almost consumption of this crystal god.
There's an even longer silence
Yup.
as he's
Ever heard of
just.
rock candy?
You're essentially saying, "Hey, we should see other patrons."
I'm offering not to see another patron.
Just wants an open relationship.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
offering. I'm offering basically what I'm trying to say here is not let's see other patrons. I'm trying to say, hey, what if I completely devoured another patron and transferred that energy into our deal? Because that would make me a much more powerful warlock.
Or kill you in the process.
Yeah, well, that is the unfortunate thing about these experiments.
Clayton, I want you to understand the power I was given was something terrible. When I first took it, I felt every atom of my body simmer and burn. Have you felt every atom of your body simmer and burn?
It's been a little humid lately.
In the desert? Wait a second.
And he simply power is something that can burn you just as much as it can burn your enemies.
Well,
The
where is it?
full-scale consumption of it would leave you... Well, it wouldn't be pretty. It's the reason why our deal is one of... more like a dripping faucet rather than a full-blown hose.
Right, I was just postulating's all, just thinking, just running it by you. You know, you're a little more well-versed in this than I am.
There's a bit longer of a silence, and he says, I made a deal with you because I thought you could get things done, and I still think you can.
So far,
And in
I
our
have.
time together, you've done nothing to prove that otherwise. So as a token of our continued compatriot, I forget the word that's not quite the
Companion.
word. Companionship. I want to give you a word of warning. As hypocritical as it sounds, I wouldn't deal with powers you don't understand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Usually only leaves you burning, as you see his still burning skeleton.
Yep. It's just like I'm acutely aware of the fact that keep running into shit that keeps knocking me out, and I suppose it's easy to go from a place of not having much to just keep wanting more.
This is a partnership, Clayton. I don't have a noose around your neck any more than you do around mine. So whatever judgment call you make, I'll back. Just know that whatever happens to you has a backfire effect on me.
I'm not trying to burn you, just trying to get this done. I feel like you've earned it.
I appreciate that, Clayton. You're one in a million.
Yes,
Stop.
kiss.
Maybe we should date.
Now,
Just,
you kind of look above the sky, and you notice that it's no longer the setting sun. It's now what appears to be high noon, and the gunslinger looks up at the sun and looks back down at you. I believe you have business around this time, so I'll let you go.
Yeah.
Stay safe, Clayton, and watch out. I don't know what Mirzim is planning, but I feel like he's already put his plan into motion.
Yeah, well, so have we. Only difference is he's the one with the plan, and we're just moving.
It seems to work out for you so far. Just
Dabble.
stay cautious. Keep your eyes open.
Always. Well, except for right now. I'm gonna wake up now.
It's at that moment that you do indeed wake up.
Ugh.
This time without screaming. You're very pleased that there wasn't screaming this time around.
Yeah, last time it was a little taste of
Well,
that
you were still,
burning.
you were still like in the start of your relationship. You feel like that the gunslinger is definitely rubbed off on you a bit more, and you on him. It's a bit more of a friendship going instead of just like a partnership, you know.
Yeah, we're not just business partners. We're colleagues.
You go for you know, you go to the bar after work every once in a while. It's great. But it's noon. Anything you guys want to take care of before Operation Don't Die?
I'd like to find places on the plane that we could attach climbing gear and rope.
You could attach those to yourselves and then hold on to the plane. Because something you've kind of acutely become aware of, the plane doesn't have more than 2 seats.
Yeah, that was my thing. Is I wanted a place on the plane that we can have a rope attached to, so that if one of us falls, we only fall like 20 feet and not like.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you would like to pick up some climbing gear and like make sure everybody's hooked up to it, so that way they don't die.
I can just hold on to the tail end, I'm sure.
Yeah, if you would.
I would love a little extra help.
Can't 2 of you like teleport if needed?
Yeah,
Not far.
Unless I run out of spell slots, being a warlock with a whopping grand total of 2.
Well, it sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
Anyway, I would
Jesus
just like
Christ.
to get that set up so that we can go into this situation a little more prepared.
So you wanna go in town and go ahead and buy some climbing gear? How much is climbing gear?
I don't.
I think it's I mean, I'm sure you guys can buy it.
In theory.
Climber's kit is 25 gold each. So it'd be 100 gold to hook all of you guys up with.
It would be 100 gold for all of us.
Oh, it'd be 100 gold out of like the 1800 I'm swimming in.
So you want to just throw that our way? Because 2 of us are not exactly swimming that much gold.
Are both Wright brothers coming?
Yeah, there's one of them more begrudgingly than the other, but he seems content to not just leave his brother in a death trap if he's not going to.
They can just grab.
I should probably give these points because Clayton and Lucius's performance with the town was honestly some of the greatest fun I've had. So go ahead and take those 2.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, I just want to say, nice Jack tokens. Where'd you get it?
You know, I made them myself. No, you know what? Somebody named Gerald
Savage.
Yagami made them for me. It was so great. I'm glad he did.
That Gerald.
Yeah.
He's
I'd like
wild.
to meet him one day.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I hope to play with him one day.
Wait a minute.
I know what I said.
Just so that everybody else can kind of say, I'm gonna go throw one down on the board for the stream. Yeah, it's just like one of these little jack dollars that Lucius made.
You'll
For the
never
person
get
playing
one,
Lucius.
Cat. You'll never get it.
No one else will get one. No jack dollars for chat. All right.
I took it.
I think
I
Jack
didn't
is a
take
little
it.
dollar.
It's broken.
You did take it though. I see you have 5.
Yeah, I know, but I took it after you had removed it.
I'm gonna
No
see
way,
you don't.
fag.
I'll just keep a mental note that you only have 4. There you go.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And can gain
You
no
can
more.
dish one out.
Steal it.
No way!
But yeah,
the
one-
options are let it go and no way! Exclamation
All
mark.
right. So is Lucius buying 4 sets of climbers kits?
Yeah, I mean, I will. What the fuck? Wants to steal? No, you're not stealing.
Damn it!
So stupid that pops up like that. Just so it's, I don't know, what's less suspicious that I'm buying 4 sets, or that 4 different people come in and buy their own?
You could be buying sets for other
It's
people.
fine.
Yeah, just buy 4 sets. It doesn't
Sounds-
seem suspicious at all.
Minus 100 gold,
Yeah.
chump change.
A drop in the bucket for Lucius.
Alright. And then we just gotta find a hill to set this thing up on.
A hill to die on,
No,
if you
it
will.
is a valley, so you're able to find one, no problem.
Add to
All right.
I thought we needed a cliff more than a hill.
Yeah.
It really,
valley.
as long as there's a steep decline in the air, you know, just something to catch the wind with.
All right. So I don't want to sugarcoat this. There's a high possibility that we could just right into the floor. That being said,
And
I'm
Orville
as
says,
down.
yeah, absolutely. That's why I said it was a death trap.
yeah. But anyway, let's all get ready to go. I have a good feeling about this. I have never not planned for something as much in my life, but every time I don't plan, it works out pretty well. So let's go.
I mean, technically that's a plan.
Yeah.
Not
he
having a
gets
plan
it.
is a plan.
All right. Everybody,
Molotov coming with
All right.
us.
Everybody's strapped to the side of the plane because there's
Yeah.
no seats left. The
I wanna-
two
I wanna be
halflings
I want
have.
to be standing on top of the plane, on top of the biplane. The
It might be a little bit tough, you know, with physics being a
Like-
thing and all, but
Like the mermaid on the front of the ship.
he's so proud.
there's a propeller in
Onward!
front there.
Yeah,
there
I
is
attach myself to
quite.
one of the propellers so it spins.
Do we want to cast invisibility on people?
No.
You know what? Hang on.
You
Do you
all
guys
strap
hear that?
yourselves
Do you
to
guys
the
hear that?
side of the plane.
This just in. Lucius is going to request a small little break because I have to drop a deuce, as the children say.
And you took all that time to play that soundbite?
You could have been done with your deuce by now.
You know what? Yeah, we can take a small break, and
Yeah.
then by the time we get back, there'll be enough time to finish up this next situation, and we'll be able to end the session after that. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take a small break. All right, let's bring
Hang on,
us back
did you
into
know
the
If
game.
you want to become famous, you can buy followers, primes, and views on bigfollows.com.
No, you
Oh
do
my
not
God,
advertise that here. Do not.
It's not advertising. I'm
with
just
Breaktime.
reading a chat message that just popped up.
All right.
Well, you know, rather than do that, you could always
Alright.
install Raid
Hey,
Shadow Legend.
Hey, no. We are back down into the world. We are playing again. The plane has been pushed in positions at the top of the cliff. You all have hooked yourselves onto it. The nervous looks across all your faces. Castor, seemingly without one, just standing on top of the plane.
Clayton
done more
also
dangerous things.
just has his general cocky grin of like, this'll work.
This'll work.
Simon's just deadpan because he has no idea what's going to happen.
Lucius, I don't know if he's stoic or like a false stoic. I don't know what's up
One
with
of,
him.
one of those stoics where you're in a sitcom and you kind of look at the camera.
Yeah.
Like Jim from The Office.
Yeah, he's just staring.
Absolutely, the Wright brothers are absolutely sweating. It's just like,
Well, it's a hot day.
well, you guys are the ones attached to the ropes. You push the plane off the cliff and jump
You guys
back
look a
on it.
little- You want a drink? I mean, I know you're going to be driving, but
I think
Yeah,
I'm
I
good. I think I'm good.
You're the,
keep your hands steady,
the
right?
strong one. You're the strong one. I
Wilbur,
trust
who is
you.
sitting in the back, yeah, I'll take one. And then Orville's just like looking back over at him, just like a death grip. It's like, what? He's
To die
offering.
sober.
Well, and we do only technically need one of them to drive, which is
And
we're
just
bringing
back
the
up.
other.
The other one is
Bring it.
armament.
He can have a little salami as a treat.
Okay.
But Simon's willing to push it. He's got the biggest strength, I think.
Just like the two people on the other side of the plane just start pushing the plane off, and then that will trigger the next set of actions in quick
I
succession.
I have a 9 strength.
Ooh,
It's not
maybe
really. It's not really so much. There's no check to push the plane off.
Okay. Just double
Yeah,
checking.
that's not. That's not
I mean,
a. Just push it off, and then we'll start the real fun.
All right.
Can
Here
a
we go.
halfling be used as an improvised weapon?
No, you cannot use the halfling as an improvised. You cannot use one of the Wright brothers as an
but you can't have
improvised weapon.
proficiency in it.
Improvised and throwing humans.
Humanoids.
Humanoids, yes.
All right. Let's push it to the limit.
Simon, do a push it.
All right.
Push it real good.
You hear a caw of a hawk above you as you're about to push it off.
Don't worry about that.
The people of the town have gathered to look at what's happening here.
Molotov
And,
goes for the throat of the hawk.
No, don't.
And as the plane is being pushed ever so slowly to the edge, everybody takes a deep breath as suddenly you are falling. And you're falling and you're falling, and you're suddenly starting to realize that you're not changing that, you're just kind of spiraling down downwards.
This seems fine.
No, it's like that but longer.
Oh, okay.
And you're getting very,
25.
very close. And then there's
Hey.
this Wilbur in the back who's going like, is everything okay?
Yeah, you maybe
And,
want to pull up on the clutch a bit there.
Yeah, Orville's just like, I'm trying. I'm tink.
It's fine.
We have a problem.
That sound means it works.
I want to stab my quarterstaff to replace it.
Absolutely. Give me an attack roll.
With your quarter
No,
staff,
don't attack the plane.
strength. With, that's a
that is
plus
good.
5.
Quarterstaff.
Hey.
23.
Oh my god. You jab that right in. You help put this part back together. You know exactly where you need to put that staff. You jab it down in there.
Doesn't say
and-
sheer dumb look, but okay.
Oh, no. You jab it right down in there and you pull it back and the plane jerks right as it's about to hit the ground and you caught the winds as you're slowly taking off the grounds.
He's gonna grab him by the collar and be like, "What was so difficult?"
You have your massive fucking guns, all right?
But you have taken flight into the air.
What's that song from the Titanic?
Copyrighted?
Oh yeah, it's
Yes, that
copyrighted by artists who would definitely claim
DMCA, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm singing
By
that
the
one.
artist. It's from the album Try It and See.
it. Fuck around and find out.
I think that's Archie's title.
It might be.
Close.
So you're now
Hey, can we
flying
try
through
and
the air.
can we try and fly near that hawk, please?
I don't think we can raise it any higher than this. We could try.
that's fine.
Wait.
We
How
don't.
high are we?
You're quite the distance off the ground.
Bro, I'm fucking high as shit, bro.
20
Yeah,
feet?
are we over 120 feet off the ground?
Oh, you are more than that. You're 200
Yeah,
feet off
yeah.
the ground. Yeah,
Wait,
Alright.
holy shit, how high is the hawk flying then?
pretty high.
4,000?
Now let's give you some directions about where we believe you should be heading. Clayton just pulls out a map.
I can
just
track it.
How,
This is
Oh.
the situation you see before you. Actually, unfortunately, you guys are not in the cockpit. You guys decided you didn't want to fly. Simon is over here. Clayton's over here. Lucius. I don't know where Lucius is.
This thing
Right
is running
here.
in...
No, you
gonna
were
say.
not.
Just
You're probably
balance
right.
out.
You're probably right about there, tied to the back, holding on for dear life.
This-
Imagine
this
there are
plane is
two
run by
halflings
Beetlejuice,
here.
right?
What?
This plane is like powered by Beetlejuice, essentially.
It was. It's no longer.
Yeah, it's all
There you
old
go.
school now.
What is it? What is powering the propeller now?
Yeah.
Wind.
Winds. Yeah, basically.
No.
There's a ventilation system that's pushing it forward to try to start propelling this.
Well, yes,
You-
but
this
like,
is-
You lift,
This
you
is
lift
the
the
main
engine
reason.
and there's
This is-
Yeah.
it's like-
like a fucking
Castor,
like
Castor,
stationary bike.
Castor
just
has
Schrodinger's
literally
engine.
no idea how any of this works. You know what? This is the perfect face for this. There we go.
Simon knows how this one works.
What's going on here? All right. So you guys are currently flying through the air. It's pretty rickety. Castor, you don't know how the plane works, but Zaltu, you realize that if you were on this plane, you would know that it would not last very long.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know that though.
you don't
we
know that
seem
though.
perfectly fine, guys. Let's
Uh,
take our time.
100%
Clayton is gonna have his eyes of eagle seeing on, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna try to direct us in the way that I believe the.
You know what?
Thing
You
is-
can use that for advantage on a survival check to try to track down the tower midair.
Hey Clayton,
16.
That's a
Yeah.
16, all right.
you see that bird over there?
I look up at the bird.
You see a Aarakocra.
Oh, hey,
Yes.
it's one of those Aarakocra.
He's a hawk.
Exactly.
He's looking down at you. He's just following along with the plane pretty fast, actually.
Does he see us? First of all, is he
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at us?
Oh yeah, he's looking at it.
I quickly turn
level
and dab at
missile.
him like real fast. Second of all, if you happen to ever see him at a much closer distance, definitely shoot him.
All right, understood. I got you.
I happen to be a professional with Arakrakarakas.
Unfortunately, I think yeah. Unfortunately, I think he's a little out of my range at this point in time, but I will let you know.
Just in case you run into him in a dark alley.
It is a range of 240 feet. He's gonna have to run before I can nail him a bit.
There you go.
You're flying all about, and eventually you do start to catch the telltale signs of your quarry, as you see the massive dust trail and the massive holes in the ground that suggest that the Mage's Tower has moved through this area, and you eventually catch up to it, and you see it in sight. And the halflings are just like, "Is that it?"
That's it.
No, of course not. What would
I
make
don't
you
see
think
anywhere
that?
to land.
No, that's fine. If you can just get near enough, we can probably drop. You just drop us off. Don't worry about it.
Try to approach from the top. The gargoyles are probably on the stone boulder thing.
You know that the gargoyle is activated from the tower itself. They came down in the defense of it.
Well,
Can I be seeing through Molotov?
I mean, can Molotov fly faster than a plane?
How fast are we flying?
Pretty damn fast. It's actually
Probably
impressive that the Arakrakra up there can actually keep up.
Well, then can I have him on my shoulder? Or like me holding him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sick. Then I'm just using him as like a telescope almost.
Because the eagle has better perception than you.
It has advantage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't see him.
I'd like to go ahead and give some rolls if you would like.
Should I roll perception too?
If you want. You both have advantage on it. Now, anyway.
18.
Jesus.
Ooh,
Alright, so you guys are getting closer to the tower, and it's like, they're just like, how do you plan to jump off?
with style.
We got ropes, basically. I'm more concerned of when we start to approach a little bit that there's going to be a different situation.
What do you mean? As you approach Simon
Clearly
with your
pulled her
natural
gun.
20, as of on cue, you notice that the gargoyles are currently cracking in form as they move their limbs and start to take flight to the air. And they're
The
coming.
gargoyles will
directly
be
at you.
slower than us. Bait them away, and then we can go back and drop us off.
Go back.
Yeah.
As soon as the plane veers off, they go back to the tower and perch back up.
Yeah,
They're in a range.
So we're gonna have to fight them at the tower, and then we're gonna have to drop.
Do I see the sprite properly that we have 2 machine guns in the front of the plane?
You do
No,
not.
don't.
Damn it.
This was the best approximation I could Google.
We could not have flown this with a Gatling gun as well.
Damn it.
Okay, here's my plan.
The Gatling gun didn't come up if you guys asked, maybe, but it never came up.
We have 50 bullets. I don't think we could have done that.
As soon as one gets within range, I'm gonna try to Ray of Frost him.
All right, this is what's going to happen. The Wright brothers are currently circling around the Mage's Tower as certain things come into view.
I have another question.
I
What
may
is
have
the
another
top
answer.
what does the top of the tower look like?
It looks, it's you know, a general cone shape with like the shingles haphazardly placed.
Are there any like windows near the top, or like anything that we could?
Yeah, there's
skylight.
windows definitely on the top floor of it. There's windows all throughout it.
Wait, I got an idea.
What?
So, Bird doesn't have to fly as fast as our plane if we're circling this thing. If we send Bird with another note, being like, hey, can we please land
We'll enter by force.
without being attacked by your gargoyles?
We tried
Is
that
that
last
possible?
We
We
said-
didn't ask that?
He said
Yeah.
if we were strong enough, we could do it.
Yeah.
If we were
No,
with
if you were
Jex,
sent by
we'd never do
Jex, you could have done it.
Yeah. So this is our this is the prove yourself moment.
What if I magic missile the window and then we just jump in?
So
Yeah, that seems
I'm
easy
gonna-
to me. Or just magic missile the roof, unless it's magically reinforced. It's fucking.
It's a wizard
shingled.
All right.
But it is also
so this is
pretty
what I'm gonna
defensive.
do though, because you guys aren't within range and they're getting closer. We're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
I gotta roll 2 initiatives.
I just got the one.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nat
draw. It just
Oh.
Here's Molotov. There you go.
It's so tiny.
Yeah, it's a tiny creature. It only takes up a small space.
He's just
You can add Molotov to the
Nice.
initiative order.
He's got a 20.
thank
Anything
God
added?
I don't get a Twix.
Is there anything else added on top of that? I gave you access to an owl's character sheet as well. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
plus
I'm
1.
looking at it.
So the owl goes first. No, Clayton does.
Oh, I also have the triple.
The halflings, the Wright brothers, yell out, "They're coming in! Brace yourselves!" And we start.
Stop, drop, and roll. Do a barrel roll. Wait, no, don't do a barrel roll.
Ah! All right, Clayton,
Actually, do a barrel roll right over the top of the tower.
you are currently
believe
strapped
that-
to a plane, and you are now in combat with gargoyles.
I believe the initiative roll I made was already including the 1.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the
then-
19 plus 1.
Oh,
Also,
God
Clayton went-
forbid. God.
Okay, I'm just saying he's gonna roll a natural 20.
All right, there we go.
Otherwise, I would have
Everybody sit
demanded
down.
he went first.
What do you do? Clayton. You rootin' tootin' cowboy shooting. He's dead, isn't
Oh,
my turn. Sorry.
he? Yes.
he's just got back right.
I had to pee like super bad,
Oh,
and I
okay.
didn't go during the break.
Well, why didn't you do a break?
Shame.
You didn't have to go there.
Shame.
Cool. Cool. I am going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse this guy.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and plop. Cursed. Cursed.
Oh,
And
hey.
then, and then I'm gonna hit him with Ray of Frost.
All right. That's a range.
It is. Because of my spell sniper, it has a range of 120 feet.
Oh yeah, you're fucking good, man.
Yep. So here goes. Fuck me. I'm gonna use a Jack Dollar.
Okay, go ahead.
Take that.
Take that.
Take it.
I'm gonna take that Jack Dollar. It's mine. Oh shit.
Much better. That's how we do that.
Yeah, go ahead and fucking roll
Okay.
damage.
All right. Ooh.
Jesus.
So that looks like 18, but keep in mind it is actually 21 because I Hexblade cursed them.
That's right. Jesus Christ. So you let out a fucking shot of ice as it basically corrodes this thing's wings. It's dreadfully trying to keep in the air.
Its movement speed drops by 10 feet.
Yeah, well, I mean, there you go. All
And that is my turn.
right, yep. It's now Moltov's turn. What do you want Moltov to do?
So I only have one touch. Well, I have 2 touch spells that I could use if I wanted to attack with him. One is Shocking Grasp, and the other is Light. I don't think either of these are gonna help that much. Can we do that thing where I said I casted Mage Armor because I knew we'd be
Yeah,
Tackling this.
yeah, you were definitely coming into combat, so you have Mage Armor on.
sick?
Your AC is now better than 11.
It's a 14. Do I want to just pop a Melt's Minute Meteor?
It's Molotov's turn, not Simon's.
That's a good point too.
Yeah, so you're
well,
moving Molotov somewhere else, and then you're casting a spell through Molotov.
I can only cast
on your
touch
turn.
spells,
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than going out there yourself and touching them. I don't think you can.
though. 20 feet
That's
of
where
rope,
you're
baby.
wrong, kiddo.
I mean, can I fly to them?
Yeah,
Are
you
they
can have
on
one
the
fly.
map?
Molotov can fly to them.
Awesome.
Yeah. Just
I'm gonna attack
be.
this thing.
Moldov can't attack.
Familiars can't attack.
Familiars
Right.
can't attack.
You can move it into position so that you can
Cast a
shocking
touch
grasp
spell
from
for
your
you.
turn. Because theoretically, you could shocking grasp.
You're
and
going
also
next
move
turn,
your-
so regardless,
yeah,
you know.
Good.
you're going
But
next turn.
also, that's a
This
big
one's
risk
like-
of me totally missing it.
This one's injured, but it's pretty close to bloodied over down here. It was a really good first shot.
Oh damn!
It's almost like it was a crit.
I'll move him here. Oops. Here.
All right.
And that'll be it.
He has
just
to be
draw
able to touch
attention.
him though.
I'm not
Yeah, it has to be
casting.
within 5. Oh, okay.
I'm
You
just
move him
moving
over
him
there. And it's now Simon's turn.
I mean, technically, mage armor is also touch.
Your turn, he says.
All right, Simon, what do you do?
Scorching ray.
All right. Where? I think it gives you like 3 attacks, right?
It gives you 3
Does.
shots. Yeah.
I want to use 1 on this guy, and 2 on this guy.
All right. Go ahead and give those attack rolls.
I don't know if this is in my face.
I can't hear you.
You're not facing the mic, dude.
I know, I'm talking to myself mostly.
Fuck you.
Okay, that was quite rude. I was just
Fuck you! I hate you all. I was talking to myself, by the way.
Yeah, I was just looking in the mirror. Sorry.
Don't at me like this.
It's not on my thing, so I have to roll it manually, like
Yeah.
like a loser.
But you have a +8 to hit.
Dude. Flap.
Um,
4 plus 8, 12, 12, and a 24.
only the 24 hits.
Okay. Well, that
So that was the last one that was on this guy over here, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Roll damage for that then.
2d6. That is 5.
5 whole damage.
He missed the first 2 shots.
Can
It's
you
really more
describe?
impressive when you
Yeah.
go.
Can you describe what Scorching Ray looks like in the eyes of Simon?
Well, you know how his burning hands is him like cupping his hands together to blast a fire cone?
Yeah.
He kind of makes the cone using one hand and then just rapidly fires them.
Oh
He's
shit.
like, "Foo, foo,
So-
Yeah, with much thinner.
oh yeah. So it's a full-on light show up here. There's lasers going off and magic being cast left and right. Anything else anything else you're doing?
No.
All right. It's now the gargoyle's turn.
That's fine.
Yeah, this one can move up right there,
Gross.
and that one's going to attack Simon twice. So first
can
attack
try.
is with the claws. Did not
Ooh.
hit. Second one's a bite. Did not hit. Jesus Christ.
Hey!
Boys.
Magic
hate
arm
to
is hard.
see it. I mean, that
Yeah.
wouldn't even hit my normal armor.
So
That's
the
a
gargoyle frozenly flies up, flutters like a bird with a broken wing up to you, and like goes to slash and bite you. But he only managed to hit your amazing magical spectral armor. This one, I'm gonna go up here to Lucius. Gonna get 2 attacks on him.
They
First
hadn't
bite,
had enough.
then the claw.
Oh.
So it goes to
Oh.
bite down on you, but you manage to duck out of the way, and it like pierces its fangs into the plane itself. But then you don't
Oh,
see
that
the
gets
hand
good.
claw coming down on you, and it catches you by surprise.
Ooh.
I rolled
God
minimal
damn.
damage.
Amazing! He
Ah,
rolled 2 ones.
man, such a
He rolled a
shame.
crit. It was 2 ones.
Ooh.
So it slashes down across your cheek, leaving a gash, and blood spews out. But it's not that bad. You only take 4 damage.
Oh, man.
I
man.
do need you to
Man,
give
oh,
me
man.
a dexterity saving throw, though.
Because you're hit.
Oh, because you're hit on top of this fucking thing. Oh no!
The surprise was too much as you kind of let go of your grip, and now you're just kind of dangling from the rope 25 feet away from the plane, flying through the air.
You know what? I still can react to that, though.
You're over there now.
I can still react to that.
Yeah, you still have a reaction.
Hellish rebuke.
All right, go ahead and get
If you
that.
could change your flame, would you?
You're phlegm.
That's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
He rolled 19. So I think it's for half. Yeah, it's for half. Go ahead and roll that hellish rebuke damage.
Ooh,
Not bad.
Solid.
Jesus.
You got 8, you got 9.
As you're falling off the plane and the rope catches you, you just like snap your fingers and a burst of fire appears all over its body as its stone starts to crack by being like re-kilned. That sounded like a dreadful screech in human.
Put him
Because it's a
back in the
gargoyle.
oven. He ain't done yet.
There's
Mom.
2 more gargoyles. Castor, you're standing on top of the plane. I don't know how you did it, but you're doing it. This one
Easily.
flies over here and lands on the plane next to you.
Oh,
The
God
plane
damn it,
physically
you're ruining my
shifts.
plans. Get off the plane.
And then he goes to attack you twice.
Flying is hard. It's a lot of wing power. I would
How
rather.
does the bite you?
One of those gay shits.
That's stability.
Oh yeah, he goes ahead and bites you, and you manage to dodge out of the way, but you get slashed along the leg in the process.
Like this. Oh.
I don't know what that is. 6 slashing damage on your leg, and I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
I can, well, okay. Let me go ahead and find those first of all. That's an.
Oh,
God! It's okay.
You
I
hooked
want
yourself
to
up,
do
right?
this. So what?
Yeah.
You hooked yourself
Everyone
up, right?
was hooked up.
Yeah.
I did not hear a word you said.
Did you
Everyone
get hooked
got
up with the
hooked up.
climbing kit?
Well, I mean, I assume so.
All
I
right.
thought we bought 4 and then attached all of us.
You did.
You go flying off the plane back this way, and you're now kind of just hanging on by the rope on your waist.
Oh, hey, look, you've entered someone else's range.
Yeah, you can beat the shit out of him while hanging off the plane like a
This
badass.
one
This is
flies
25 feet lower.
This one
It's fine,
flies
I can still
over
shoot, I can
to
shoot my
Simon.
bow from here, so it doesn't matter.
And he's gonna go ahead and give a couple attacks out too.
Welcome to try part 2.
Ooh.
So the bite just absolutely fails. You like break off part of your fucking quarterstaff and use it to block its chomp by putting it
I do
like,
have
in
a
between
second
its
quarterstaff.
teeth. Oh, you have a second quarterstaff. Yeah, you just like take that and you make it bite down on it. And it's just like currently embedding its stone teeth into it. But the slash comes out at you. You take 7 slashing damage. You also need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
My tummy.
8. 8. 8. 8.
8, 8,
8.
8.
What did you eat?
No, they
Apples and bananas.
give me a dex save.
Nice.
No! That's not an 8!
You're about to fall off, but then you like wean your body forward and grab onto the wing again.
Clayton just gestures to Simon like, he can do it. He can stand up here. I don't understand what's going on.
Castor.
I played my leg.
You are currently dangling behind the plane on a rope.
This ruins
But this
my
guy's right
plans.
here, so I mean, like, what the hell ever, man.
Just like
I am going to yell at the fucking pilots to fucking dive bomb the tower, you
Oh shit!
half-sized fucks.
Hey, listen. He says
We've
some
done it
stuff
before. We'll
sometimes.
do it again.
He's,
I didn't say crash into it, I said dive bomb it.
what do you think? What do you think that means, Castor?
I mean, swoop down very low, unleash bombs, and then leave.
Oh,
Tell
we don't
me
have
how
any
you
bombs.
have
any
Dive
knowledge
bombing
of
is.
aerial combat.
We absolutely will crash this fucking thing if it gets these things off our heads.
you don't know what it's like in China.
And Wilbur's just like talking to Orvo, who was shouting on that. It's just like, what are you talking about? No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Get us closer to the tower. Are your brains half the size like your bodies?
Hey, we can handle this. See, I'm sorry, my friend is very racist. It's a problem. We're working on it. It's every day with this guy.
Castor, what's the plan?
I just wanted to launch myself into the tower, but apparently that's not gonna.
Yeah, that's not their turn to move the plane.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna punch that gargoyle, and I'm gonna use the opportunity to punch him to push him away from me, since I'm floating in the air.
I think you'd just be pushing yourself away from him.
Well, yeah, essentially.
Same thing.
Like the knackers.
That's the point. That's the idea.
All right, it's. Yeah, I guess you can go and give me an attack roll.
8.
No, unfortunately,
I'm
that
gonna
doesn't quite hit.
I'm gonna use a jack killer on them.
All right, go ahead. Use the
Since I
jack
have
doll.
since I have 5.
You have 4.
You have 4.
14.
That also does not hit their AC.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So you're
what
just
a
kind of swinging
potato.
wildly, and you're
Doesn't
trying to get
really
some
matter,
punches
I
off.
suppose.
It's kind of hard. You've never done kung fu in the middle of air before.
That's what you'd like.
Are you going to be using bonus action to attack again, or what's up?
Yeah, second attack, right? Is
Yeah. That
just
was
did.
my first attack. I do have second attack, and then a bonus action if I want to attack again. Since I'm still close range, I might as well whip out my long sword.
Oh, that did not make it any better.
You've already attacked twice as your attack action. You can only take the unarmed
I
strike.
attacked once. That was my jack dollar.
Oh, was it? Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
boy.
Yeah. You're gonna draw the
So
sword
whip out
off
my
your
long
back,
sword.
and
I already
let's-
punched him once. It doesn't matter. Can I swing with both my hands? I guess I don't need to use my hands to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Cool. That
Alright.
means it's a D10, not a D8 damage.
Well, you have to hit
Spin it
first.
fast enough.
That's
you might
a
be
9,
able to
so it
catch
doesn't
up with
hit.
with the plane.
Yeah, you swing by and you come dangerously close to your rope. And then you don't cut it, but you get kind of nervous at the
Can you
sound,
imagine how
sound of that
fucking
idea.
awful it would be if he cut his own rope and we just watched Castor just. We're like,
Can you thunderstep into that?
There's no saving.
Anything else you're doing on your turn? You spend a key point to attack again. Oh, wait, I mean, you still have
No,
your
I
bonus
can use
action. That's right.
to
Sorry.
punch him again, which I might as well
Alright,
do.
go ahead.
I'll try and push him away from me.
There you
25.
go.
Hey.
You punch him somewhere. How do you punch him?
With my fist.
All right. He's punched.
Whoa. The legend is true.
Key point to attack again, or are you using this opportunity to push off from him?
I'm using this opportunity to push away from him.
So you get pushed off this way, but that does spark opportunity attack.
Yeah.
So it's just a Gale Faction Claw here, and it misses.
Miss me with that gay shit.
So you get pushed off this way. Now it's like
Okay.
the rope is like right here, so you're just kind of get
Yeah.
thrown this way.
I wanna
If
see
you
I can-
want,
I want
I'd
to see
say
if I can angle the momentum of my swing to point me towards the tower.
I mean, the tower's just kind of below you. You've been circling it.
Oh well, fucking
Uh,
hell! Then I could just cut
yeah.
my rope. I don't give a shit. I
uh,
thought I
No,
fall.
you were discussing-
All right.
I fall
I would-
very slowly. Okay, it's
you
not a
don't. You're
problem.
not high enough level
Yes.
for that to be the
I-
thing.
Yeah,
All right.
actually.
All right. All right. All right. So
And I
you
need to go look
cut
up
the rope.
Wait. I don't cut the rope yet because I don't have any more actions, so I can't.
I say that can be part of your interact, part of your movement,
Oh,
if you really
God.
want it to be. You'll be falling.
Wait, question. How far up from the tower are we at right now?
I want to say at least
The top.
50 feet. At least 50 to 60 feet above it.
Okay,
I can get there.
A 50-foot fall is survivable.
I can get there. 2 misty steps.
We'll get to.
You'll fall 500 feet on the next turn.
Oh, 500 feet a turn.
Yeah.
Where is?
Yeah.
Here we go. Fighting
Well,
style.
you can thunderstep.
Oh,
Look at
paladin.
Thunderstep.
You can grab someone, thunderstep out.
Not step with the wind.
It's slow. It's literally called slow fall.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
It should be under your reactions on your character
Yes,
sheet.
beginning at 4th level, you can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times my monk level. So I reduce it by 20 damage.
All right.
Not bad.
Okay.
If we're like
So I-
50 feet, that's what, it's a
Nice.
D6 per 10 feet or something?
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
that's like.
Well, you're about 50 feet above the top of the tower. The tower itself is fairly tall. It stands about 100 feet up. So you can try to roll an athletics or an acrobatics to try to hit the top of the tower, or if you fail, you'll just hit the floor of the tower. You'll be at your destination, I guess. but one of them has a lot more dice rolled for it.
If it's 5d6 damage, he would take 30 worst case scenario, and if he can reduce it by 35,
If everything goes 25.
by
If
25.
everything goes perfectly well, yes. If everything doesn't go perfectly well,
well,
he falls a lot more than that.
It's fine. I'm a risk taker.
All right.
We're aware of this.
So Castor uses his sword to cut his rope, and he goes
no
falling.
one told you that the wizard's tower is protected by a spell of bouncy?
Wait, doesn't that mean I don't take any damage hitting it?
No, it just means that it throws you like 20 feet to the left, and then you keep falling.
All right, so this is what I want.
The infamous spell
I want you to
bounce.
give me an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do that.
To
Clayton
try
just
to
watches
aim for,
Castor-
like, I guess, a window.
Clayton just watches Castor cut the rope, and he's like, why did we even give him a fucking rope?
You tied me up while I wasn't looking.
What is he doing?
That's an 8. I'm definitely gonna use the jackdaw.
Look at me. I'm a risk taker. Fuck.
All right, roll it again.
Modify luck.
Says I've gotten too many 8s
As
in a
he
row.
does a
25.
mid-air loop-de-loop.
That's much
I have a
better.
plus 6. Okay.
Dice gods made sure you sweat it for a second there, though.
All right. Jesus Christ.
I
All
take
right.
nothing.
So you
told you
smash
it
through a
was-
fucking window, and before you there is a mage with darkened skin who honestly doesn't look older than 19 years old.
Oh no.
I gotta like
We let the
stand
races
up
go
and
first.
like
He's currently sitting down with purplish robes inscribed in some arcane language. He has a knotted staff, seemingly carved from an ancient tree of some sort, and a book that's bigger than his torso that he currently just closed and says, "Well, hello there." And
Zaltu, please
we
don't
cut
talk.
you out of the scene for the rest of the combat.
Very well. See, a mission accomplished.
So once again, Zaltu has succeeded in his lifelong mission, which is to not play this game. And to,
Again, avoid the story. Cut fights close.
All right. So Lucius, you just saw Castor cut his rope and fall through a window.
yeet myself into the tower.
Just a
I
perfect
do
swan
just like a good old salute, like Godspeed.
I'm sure that'll be fun and have zero repercussions in the future.
And then
Did
I'm
he
going
just
to
fucking
grab the
jump?
ro-
That's what the
I'm going
halfling
to
said.
grab the rope and slowly move myself forward.
Yeah, you can do
back
it at
onto
half
the plane.
movement.
Pussy.
So boom.
Yes, like, yeah, there you go. You're now holding on to the plane.
All right. I'm going to shatter that.
Okay,
Does
go
that affect the
ahead.
plane?
Does
that affect the plane?
I got something.
This
you
isn't
wanna-
a construct,
It's
by the way.
It's. Well, wait a minute. What if I do here? I can get both of these guys.
You can get everybody, yeah,
Yeah, that will. What,
Hang on.
including the
Everybody.
pilots.
and your and
Okay,
you-
hang on. So, what if I do it here, huh?
and I do
Right here?
believe you hit yourself.
Mm, I am not a creature.
You are.
That's
Contrary to-
flying.
How dare
You
you?
are a tiefling. You are a creature.
That's so. Hang on, I can.
That is so Raven.
I don't think there's a place you could put this that does not hit.
Oh,
That's you. That's your prayer, my
He
guy.
really is. He really is fucking skirting it.
Can you put it
Yeah.
further, like upright, and hit both of the ones on me?
That might be a better shot. No.
mm,
Well, I mean that's the backup pilot. Who cares what happens to him, right?
We can spare a backup pilot.
what if I?
What if we need to back up?
But if we back it up, is it bad enough?
Okay, what if?
I'm physically upset.
Okay. Change of plan. Dissonant whispers.
Yeah,
One thing.
Does it have psychic
Yeah.
damage?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, these are elementals. These aren't constructs.
Yeah,
These are
they're elementals, not
Oh,
constructs.
these can take psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why protection from good and evil would be cool.
Yeah, I just didn't know who to cast that on.
Same. I was having the same problem. I was like, I don't know who's
Because
best.
I was
Clearly
gonna
Castor
cast
was
that, but,
fine.
like
I would have said on the pilots.
on the.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Are they gonna attack the pilots?
Either way, Dissonant Whispers.
I mean, I only have one cast of it.
It's fine. Make them
It's
insane.
fine. It's okay. Yeah, I'm this one. Dissonant
All right,
Whispers.
what does it need to do?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
It's a 15. What's its DC? What is your DC for this?
2.
It passes.
So
Yeah,
takes
but it probably
half.
takes half, right?
It takes half damage, but it doesn't do the scaredy thing.
Yeah, half as much doesn't have to
All
move
right.
away.
Go ahead and roll me the damage then.
Fuck.
It's half of that.
Wait, you know what? Hang on. I want to. Can I jack all of that? I
No,
I don't
it
like the
already
2 ones.
happens.
Can you jack all of that?
No, you can't jack dollars the damage dice.
Could you jack dollar his wisdom save?
No. Yes, actually.
Yes.
Hey.
You can make it
All
take
right,
a full
I'll
11.
roll it again. Give me the jack dollar first, though. I want to see the money first.
Nah, he'll take half.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, third level. I only got so many third levels. Yeah, take the jack dollar. Cat.
Why don't you roll a natural 20?
Roll.
Nope.
There we go.
So what is it's scared, right? It's feared
Yeah.
by
So it
you?
has to immediately use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible
It's
within
reaction,
within its movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reaction.
and
it
it's
has to use it
currently
for that.
scared of you. I'll use this. It's sleeping. It's not quite
Not quite. I don't know what its movement speed is, but it has to go
60.
that way. Just that direction.
Yeah, it just flies away. It's like it's not getting paid enough.
Hey, well, yeah, progress.
Unless.
Oh, sorry. Did Lucy's have something he's doing as a bonus action?
I'm trying to think. Do it.
Bardic Inspire, anyone?
So I was thinking, Clayton, you're up next.
Yeah. I can have a little Bardic Inspiration
As a treat.
as a treat.
As a treat.
Use the eye.
I've been using this for it. Okay, I'm going to turn around with the Gunslinger's piece. And I'm going to shoot this guy, since that guy is almost dead. So I'm going to shoot this guy with a just your good old-fashioned bullet.
All right, go ahead and give it a good old-fashioned bullet.
Fan favorite.
That fails.
Okay,
Does not hit.
what is the Bardic Inspiration die again? It's a D8?
Yep, D8.
17?
That hits.
Hey! And I'm going to use 1 3rd-level spell slot to Eldritch Smite this.
Oh fuck. All right.
Yep. Which is a 68 plus 4. $36 points of damage.
Yeah. So just just nuke it real fast. You nuke it. You
Alright.
shoot a blast out, and like this eldritch power just shatters its arm off.
Yeah.
As you realize that you just made it bloody in one hit.
You just poof.
That's a lot of damage.
Bonus action.
None at this current time.
All right, Molotov's turn. Molotov's been kind of off screen, just flying ahead of the plane.
Yeah. Can I send him in to see what Zaltu's doing?
Do you want to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just have him sit on the window.
Hey,
All right, so it
privacy.
flies.
Okay.
It flies
No
down. And I'm
privacy.
gonna say it's out of combat for this
Mission.
too. It flies back down there, and I don't know if you're using you can't see through its vision right now because you're not doing that.
Correct.
But I guess for the sake of things, Molotov has noticed that Castor's arms are in arcane binds,
Classic.
and a young mage is currently still sitting flipping through a book.
Excuse me. What if I roll a nat 20 on my slice?
Simon's turn.
Out of the binds?
I don't reward nat 20s as often anymore. It's just really good rolling. Mostly narrative. Simon, it's your turn.
He's thinking.
I'm gonna the one that's currently got its teeth in the quarterstaff. Does that do anything? Does that stop?
Not
me from
really.
using my
It's just
quarterstaff?
you could pull it out and try to hit him with it. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the one that's almost dead.
Neither of them are almost dead.
Well, it will be.
This guy is more hurt than the other one.
This is the most hurt.
Yeah, but he can't reach that dude with a quarterstaff.
That's true. That is true. Go ahead. Go ahead and give me that attack.
The quarterstaff schlatt.
That does not hit.
Well,
Bonus action.
I've done all that.
Roll.
All right. Good talk.
yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. All right. It sounds like Argola's turn. This one right here is going to move up here, and it's going to first bite at Simon,
Okay.
and it's going to succeed.
Now with a cast of shield.
Oh, you cast shields as a reaction, and it does not actually hit you. However, its second
AC is
attack
19.
is going to claw at this guy over here.
God damn it.
4 slashing damage. I'm going to go ahead and roll
Hey.
something.
Hey.
Not bad.
No,
so
not those guys.
Wilbur got slashed pretty bad along the back. Just fuck! He's just yelling at Simon, "Protect me, god damn it!" This one goes over here and does a very similar thing where he attacks Simon with a bite
Bold. That
and
hits,
succeeds.
even with the shield.
5 piercing damage. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Would I hit the gargoyle doing that if I failed it?
You would just like be thrown back past it.
Could I forego the dexterity saving throw and try and drag the gargoyle with me?
You want to purposely get launched off the side here to catch the gargoyle and make it come with you?
Yeah.
Sure, why the fuck not? It's going to make a strength saving throw.
Against something.
And
or
you're
just-
going to go ahead and roll in athletics.
All right.
Hey, good thing you beefed up that strength.
I did indeed.
25.
Not bad.
So you're over here now, being dragged by a rope. You get hit on the, like, your back hits the fucking back wing here, and you're right next to Lucius as you're just kind of being, like, held on by the rope. And this gargoyle you're just kind of, like, grabbed onto is currently in a grapple with you. This gargoyle, though, up here, finished its turn by going ahead and doing a claw attack on the pilot. Succeeds.
God damn it.
3 slash. I'm gonna roll one thing.
Hey, Simon, how's it going? See, you brought a friend with you. Ah, right.
One of those.
Yeah, one of those days.
This must be a Thursday. I could never get the hang of Thursdays.
Oliver is knocked unconscious.
From 3 slashing damage with a little bit.
They are not combatants. They're not tough.
Good thing we brought a backup pilot. Is all I'm gonna say.
So he's currently making death saving throws and is at 0 HP.
Hot.
Wilbur behind here just like badly injured, like fuck.
Yeah, agreed.
This one comes up over here and goes to attack exclusively Clayton.
Hey, how to do?
We're gonna
Miss?
wait.
Miss?
Hang on. I got a question about. Could I reuse a cutting word reaction to that damage?
You already used your reaction, I thought, or did you not?
No, use the bonus action. The
Oh.
bardic inspiration.
Okay,
not
yeah, you could reaction cutting words. That
So-
attack. Go ahead.
All right, let me hopefully get any sort of like. I mean, a 3.
You don't have to roll high. Oh god.
He takes no damage.
Somehow he's like alarmed by your words, like behind you, just like, hey, watch out! And it's like 7 HP of damage is not done. It hits him, but he's just like, he braces for it. Fucking get this thing off me!
I'm doing a little work here as it's like gnawing and chewing on like the adamantine part of my armor. Just like
the gargoyle up here in front, does it need to redo its saving throw? He's just in whispers.
I'm looking at that.
You know what? Fuck it. It flies away. It's scared of this, so it just straight up leaves.
Yeah,
it's not
it
getting paid
doesn't
enough.
say anything about repeating a saving throw. Weirdly.
Huh. All right. It might not be like it might not be a fear status effect. It might just be like it runs away.
Yeah.
That might just be what it is. All right. Then that one just runs away, and it's now Lucius's turn.
All right. Well, seeing how there's a guy right next to me.
Focus on the other one. Immediately, I've got this one.
Okay. Oh wait, wrong. I can make it back.
Yeah,
to
you're
the
basically on your
Wait.
feet now. You're just running across it. You have your full movement.
Okay.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Hey, good to see you, Lucius. How you hanging? No, I'm sorry, that's wrong verbiage considering the situation.
I'm going to.
Sorry, isn't the plane in a nosedive right now since our pilot?
No, we saved
No.
him with the cutting words.
You saved him with the
Okay.
cutting words. You
Okay.
nullified
Alright.
all the damage on him.
So shatter on this man from over here to
Okay.
not affect anybody but this gargoyle.
It's just a normal saving throw, right? Constitution.
Constitution, yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
my guy.
Roll shatter
Well-
damage.
Nice. Solid hit.
Let's see here. So, 13 shatter damage as it's like rocked to the core. Haha. And pieces of it shatter off, and it's just screaming in that abhorrent scream. It's not unlike
It's
the.
made of stone, right?
It's an elemental stone.
I mean, I know it already failed, but
It's not a It's not
It did have a
construct.
It did have.
No, it
disadvantage.
doesn't. Does it? I thought it had to be a construct for the disadvantage.
It says if it's made of inorganic
If it's
material.
made of
Oh,
so-
all right. Well, there you
I mean,
go.
it's already failed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
The worst
it
it
can't
could
roll
be,
worse.
The shatter
But-
does affect the plane a little bit, though, too, as you notice that this wing is starting to come undone.
higher.
But yeah, what if I did high enough so it didn't affect the plane?
Did you think of that?
Yeah, I did.
Of course, I love my plane.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that this is made out of a material that shatter would affect, so.
Yeah, fair.
That's
He's
fair,
seen
that's
this
fair.
do a lot of.
I'm not
Anything else?
started. I mean, whoa.
Anything else?
One. Hang on. I can figure this out. Yeah, I know that. Man, we must be getting. This is getting pretty tired. Simon, how you feel inspired?
Play Despacito. This is
Simon,
so
you're
sad.
inspired.
Lucius, play Despacito.
It's actually Clayton's turn now. There are 3 gargoyles
I
left.
understand, but he should have inspiration still, I think.
I'm gonna move up here.
He used it.
Oh, he did. Oh, well, you know what? Still taking
It's
turns.
fine.
You step
I'm
on
gonna
top of
move-
the plane's wing, move up to the front of it.
Okay. And. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this mofo.
All right, go ahead and give me an Eldritch Blast attack roll.
18,
That hits.
25.
That also hits.
5, 10, 15 points of damage. Hey.
Oh my god. How do you kill it?
So the first one like rocked through it and like kind of like weakened it, and then I just like dodge roll kind of to where that is on top of the plane, and I just hold my gun up and I just look at him and I'm just like, oh god, I never understood modern art, and just fan the hammer twice and just two Eldritch Blasts just crumble it apart.
It screeches in your general direction as it gets shot and blasted to bits. It's the rest of its body goes flying off the side, and Castor, through the same window you broke through, a corpse of a gargoyle just flans and shatters at your feet.
I'm like, well,
And then I'll just turn to this
well.
thing. Yeah, I'll just turn to this one.
I try to integrate this into the conversation we're having, but I don't know what conversation we're having.
I'd imagine. I'm honestly just imagining it's like you tried to kill him and then he just put his.
Why would I try to kill him?
I think
You said.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, I'm more subtle than that.
No, you're not.
Says the guy cut the rope off, jumped down through the window. Okay,
It is
fine.
worth noting canonically, like 10 seconds have passed. But you guys have not been having a
Yeah,
conversation.
it's like, hello there. Hello there.
Ping!
Crash!
It's another. And then Clayton looks up at this gargoyle and he's like, ah, shit. He's just like, oh, fuck. Oh, there's still more of the.
Is it Simon's turn?
It is.
Simon,
So
it's your turn.
I'm currently grappling this man.
Yeah, he's grappled.
What does this do in terms of a shocking grasp?
I think you have advantage on the attack roll against him.
I like the sound of that.
Let's go for this.
If I remember grapple rules correctly, I think people attacking the grapplee have advantage on the attack roll.
I just didn't know because I didn't know if that would be negated if you're trying to swing.
Are you trying to like zap yourself or?
I'm tasing him for sure. I just because it's just my hand that's already on him.
Can look up. Yeah.
Advantage.
So yeah, advantage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Alpha, John.
Roll damage.
If you click on it, it'll roll it.
No.
Oof, 19.
Jesus.
And he can't take reactions.
It's just kind of like screeching and gnarling at you as it's trying to break free, and then all of a sudden, and it screeches even louder, and you're just like, shut up.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Bonus action, anything, or what's up?
It can't take reactions.
Okay. I just don't know if there's anything else that you were trying to do.
You could drop the grapple and move. Because he can't swing at you because he can't take reactions.
I'm gonna drop the grapple and move.
All right, you're still tied up by the rope about here, so you can just like move up the plane here. No, that's okay. Or you can just fly.
I was thinking I was climbing the rope back.
Oh,
that
yeah,
would be
you
at
can do that, but you can do that half movement, so you can move 15 feet that way.
Yeah, no, it's much easier if I just do this. Just 5, 15, 20, 30, 30, right? 30?
Just climbing
Okay.
over Lucius. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah,
Excuse me, pardon me.
excuse me. That's actually
Ow.
I
Ow.
don't know.
Your foot's in my face. Ow.
All right,
No, don't worry. It's fine. It's totally fine.
it is the gargoyle's turn, and this one realized that everybody panicked as soon as he attacked this little guy up front, and does it again.
God damn you.
So
this makes me
there's
angry.
that misses.
Ooh.
That also misses. Holy shit!
That's amazing.
It's the eights, the curse of eights.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
crazy
this-
8. Yes.
This one like gathers itself and flies back up to you and goes to attack only Simon.
Well, he does have
Damn
advantage.
it, Simon.
Oh my god.
He's flanking.
There is no flanking rule. Oh, the flanking rules are optional. I don't use them.
Ooh, thank God.
Yeah. Fails.
But this one flies back up, and you're just kind of like using your staff to just like bat it out of the way, as it's trying to rip and shred you to
Poking at him.
bits. Lucius,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to do? Huh?
Man,
What's up?
dude, that guy's like right near me. He's attacking a friend of mine.
Friends.
Got a friend.
Friend. So I'm gonna swing out the fucking silvered rapier, and I'm gonna attack it.
All right. Go ahead and give me an attack roll with a silvered rapier.
Friendship.
It's magic.
I'll put my friend in you. Wait, that's not what it goes.
I don't know if this is a discussion we're having.
Did I have this?
Who slams in alleys?
Ooh, I think I forgot to put it there. All right, whatever.
That hits. Yeah, that's gonna hit. I'm gonna roll
Nice.
damage.
It's for whatever.
Move.
So you manage to stab, but you like poke it, and you're like you see a crack, but it doesn't seem as like even with a 2, it still didn't seem like it took all of that.
Ha! Take that, foul beast.
Anything else?
No.
I mean, you were so effective this turn, surely. Surely you don't need anything else.
Clayton.
I take my bonus action to make a smug face.
I'm gonna
Smugness
move.
intensifies.
I'm gonna move here.
That provokes opportunity attack.
That's fine.
Alright. Claw!
Nope.
I only made that first one, sorry.
Nope. AC 15.
Yep, it slashes down at you, but it's not able to hit you, and you're just like running across, getting
Chainmail.
these ropes tangled.
All right. And I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts again. My first one on this guy.
Alright. That one's still Hexblade's cursed. That misses.
All right, second one on that guy.
That one hits.
10 points of damage.
How do you kill it?
Oh, it's just like he like poked. Lucius poked it and like kind of like, and it like looks over at him a little bit, and like I imagine the gargoyle like kind of would be like about to laugh until all of a sudden it's just like, and then just like
it's-
all of the rocks start to crumble away from the outside out of it, so it looks like Lucius poked him, and
I
then like yeah, and then it just explodes into shards everywhere else.
The shards go sprinkling through a window. There's dust and rocks falling all around Castor.
I heal
God
8
damn
hit.
it.
I heal 8
This
hit
is
points
all
by
still
Gain
within 20
food.
seconds.
And then just like look at the other one, and that was both my Eldritch Blast. So I just
As
like
soon as you look at the other one, it
Got
just
that
screams at
overhealing
you.
shield.
as soon as what?
As soon as you look at it, it just goes to scream.
Yeah.
All right, Simon.
It goes ring.
He had to step away for a second. Let me quickly go.
Hey,
grab
wait a
him.
minute! I just realized something.
What's that?
Turn order.
Yeah, I only use one of the tokens as the thing.
Oh, whoops.
So as soon as I brought it to the GM layer, it glitched out here. There's only one left though. I mean that's good.
But are we just like, I guess all the stone is falling conveniently through the window that I came through.
Yes.
Excuse magic.
Some weird.
Why would there be magic to funnel debris from the outside through a
That's
window?
Yeah,
why
the-
that young wizard is trying to read his book to figure out why.
The wizard, without looking up, just kind of like gives a passing comment, like weird weather we're having.
Yeah, I passed my turn actually.
Okay.
No,
This is still like in the first 20 seconds of us encountering each other.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna punch it with the staff.
Okay, go ahead to punch it with the staff. I hear that.
I heard that.
I heard that,
What?
Isaac.
What? He would have
What?
seen it.
I mean, technically I would have, but I
Yeah,
didn't.
he was 2 feet away from it when he poked it with the rapier, and it did not as much as it should have.
So I mean,
You
it's
know
a
what?
rapier stabbing into it. It didn't do anything. It did 2 points of
You know
damage. It's
what?
weird, isn't it?
It needs to make me A Constitution save, I think.
I can do that, but what are you doing?
Casting
What's it to
frostbite.
you?
It
Yeah.
succeeds.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
God damn it!
The gargoyle is still looking over at Clayton, screaming, and rushes over there,
Yep.
and is gonna go attack it twice.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
So
So
you get-
I'm immune to crits.
Yeah, so you don't take the crit damage, but you still get hit.
I'm fine with that. I'm gonna get hit hard.
Hit me harder, Daddy.
All right, so you don't take
One.
that too. So 6, 7, 8. You take 9 points of slashing damage, or piercing and slashing damage collectively, as this thing screeches, run over to you, and starts slashing at you, and you're just like, what? Fuck!
Yeah, God.
But that's all it does. So Lucius, it's your turn.
Because I healed 8 hit points that weren't necessary. I'm not gonna end this at full health, guys.
Shame.
Thinks I can heal that.
No, just kill this thing.
Vault over us. Kick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clayton. You need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
13.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Not. No, you're good.
Hey,
You're like really
That's part of my
struggling to
XP.
stand on the fucking wing, but you're able to like crouch down and get your bearings. You don't
He
fall
doesn't
over.
get hit often.
God, does it always feel it? No.
Does always feel this good.
Lucius,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead. Do
stab
something.
this with a rapier.
All right, stab
Because
it
it
with
worked
the
so
rapier.
well last time.
That hits.
Ooh.
Whoops. Not.
Much better.
All right. So you stab into it. You don't feel like you're doing nearly as much as you could, but hey, you did something. You stab right into its abdomen, and it just it turns around and screeches at you too.
Oh God, it's gonna be one of these all day, isn't it?
God, it's
Yeah, there's a lot of
Last enemy.
screeching.
Curse of the last enemy.
Oh God, don't bring it up.
I don't know. I'm sorry, Lucius. Do you have anything else you're doing? Bonus action, or is it just Clayton's turn?
I mean, I can still heal him as a bonus action, so
Yeah, you could if you want to. Absolutely.
I shall.
Hey.
Roll for healing.
I am typing it as we speak.
No, well, apparently it was only you speaking.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of.
Oh, shit.
Someone doesn't
Okay.
want Clayton to have health.
All right. It's not terrible. It'll get
It's
me up to
the
32.
it's the curse of the crystal god. You ate part of it. Now it's counteracting against you.
Maybe.
Yeah. Clayton, it's your turn.
God damn! It's every time with these last guys. I'm gonna back up and accept
Opportunity
the
of attack.
opportunity attack.
/
Miss.
fail.
All right, and then I'm gonna just look at him, and we're gonna go for 2 Eldritch Blasts.
All right, go ahead and roll both of
Now
those.
once. Now
So anyway,
once.
he started blasting.
Yeah,
20
those
and a
both hit.
16.
Both hit.
Bad. 4, 2 ones, 8 points of force damage.
Can you guys please kill this thing?
Force damage.
I'm sorry,
I
it's
got
the
you.
last
I got
enemy.
you, dude.
Every
Don't
time
even
it's the
worry.
last enemy.
Like,
You know, on the good news is it looks bloodied now.
and don't even sweat it. My turn, it's dead for sure. Like,
Okay,
no
your
cap.
turn.
Don't you jinx it.
2 damage.
It needs to give me a Constitution save.
God damn it.
You don't understand.
Why are you using Constitution magic?
I guess it fails
How?
4 cold and it has disadvantage.
on
On
attack
its next
rolls.
attack.
Oh, okay.
Its next weapon attack.
You freeze it as everybody just sees icicles form on its body as it's trying to break those when it moves, but it's really struggling.
Mm.
Anything else?
No, it's my turn.
Okay.
I'm sure it was dead.
It's dead on my turn, I swear.
Shit.
It'll have
It
disadvantage.
goes to attack Simon. Yeah, it has disadvantage on this next attack. Nope, it
Yes.
doesn't hit Simon with that one, but now this attack isn't at disadvantage.
Another one for the books.
It goes to try to
Alright.
bite and slash at Simon. It just fucking fails. It's a failure. It really should think about its life more. Lucius.
Yeah.
We really got to wrap this up. The plan isn't going to last much longer.
Boy, I'm trying.
I'm gonna dissonant whispers. So wisdom
All right.
saving,
Are
Wisdom
these
saving
guys
throw.
slowly becoming Scotty?
please.
She ain't gonna last much longer, sir.
That's a check off.
I don't want. Just
Like I haven't seen Star Trek in
please.
years.
Son of a bitch!
Well, it's gonna take half of this damage at least.
How many Jack Dollars we used this fight?
Because
I
that's
used,
quite
like,
a bit.
2.
All right, it takes 7.
7 damage of psychic damage as you whisper sweet nothings to it.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
It turns around, shrieks at you, and just looks confused.
Do gargoyles have
I
mothers?
point to Simon. He did
Just
it.
a little.
It looks at Simon. Clayton.
He doesn't even know what happened. He
2
just knew
more
that it
Eldritch
looked at him.
Blasts.
All right. Okay.
Do it.
All right. How do you kill this thing?
23. It just like as he's like, I'm trying, and then he's just like watching this, and he's just like, God fuck it, and it's just like he lets the barrel like overheat more than normal, and then mechanically this isn't what happened, but like thematically, he's just gonna go over here and like tap on his shoulder, and when it turns around, he's just gonna put it in his mouth and just unleash like 2 blasts, and just the head just explodes.
It falls off the side of the plane, its body and all. We go back into the building with Castor, who currently is like trying to fiddle around with his astral handcuffs. There's a gargoyle that flies into the building, perches down, and in actual human speech talks to the wizard. It goes, Master Volgan, I'm afraid that they are too strong. And then another body crashes down onto that one.
All right, and
Killing
then
it
here's
instantly.
my plan: if Lucius can fly, because he can cast fly in himself, then he can go do that, and I will grab Simon and the one willing participant I'm taking.
Would you hit the pilots?
I was gonna jump with you.
Oh.
I was gonna grab
need!
you,
Oh, we're,
and then we were gonna jump, and
we're
then we
just
were gonna
jumping.
thunder step.
There's
into the
actually there's some shouting from the cockpits. I don't mean to alarm you.
How convenient!
I trust you can land this.
Working on it.
find another church.
All right, let's go.
The
A different church
the
this
plane
time.
is currently. You know, I think we can use that as a runway. And Orville points out towards like the stone path that leads up to the tower. And Wilbur just kind of looks at it and looks at him.
Crash the plane through this window.
Oh, yeah,
I
it
trust
goes-
you. Let's reduce your weight.
Are you jumping?
I'm gonna jump.
You're
with
still
Simon.
quite the distance.
At an angle.
Well, I'm gonna jump with Simon at an angle, so that if we can get close enough, we just need to be within 90 feet.
All right, jump down.
All right, then we're gonna jump down, and then once we're within 90 feet, me and Simon are gonna thunder step into the room.
Castor, right behind you. 2 more beings appear instantaneous.
General Kenobi.
What I tell you, just like in the
Uh,
simulation.
Lucius.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna just cut the rope and I'm gonna jump away from everything and hopefully kill myself. No. Yeah, I'm gonna cast fly on the loot.
All right, you cast Fly on the Loot and take the reins of your own fate into your own hands. And you are currently casting Fly. You fly over towards the window and land peacefully. After you just kind of like say hi to everybody, and then after a while you hear a crash that shakes the entire tower.
It is I, Tiefling Jesus, has got
Honey,
So-
you're
I
home.
thought you were a satyr.
Jext sent us.
He looks up at all of you. Quite the entrance.
Ah, damn.
Excuse me, why am I the only one handcuffed here?
Everybody looks down and they are also handcuffed.
Well, Thank you for bringing that up, Castor. You help a lot, and you bring up good
You
points.
guys just haven't noticed it
What
yet.
can I say? I'm an advocate for equality, except for elves.
I was gonna say you have not been a goddamn advocate.
Maltov flies down, and you notice that both of his feet are handcuffed together with an astral handcuff. He lands on your
He
shoulder.
can still use his wings. How does it matter?
Everybody's just like, aww.
I'm sorry, this isn't right music.
Can't talk until we get a court hearing.
It's a little adorable.
He closes his book. He
Yeah,
stands
I'm
up.
still holding my gun. I assume there's like some other magic involved here, but it don't look like I'm taken care of.
The very young-looking wizard stands up. Darkened skin, purple robes, arcane sigils all across them. Big book
I know
that
my
kind of
rights.
sits around on his side as a satchel, and he kind of takes his gnarled staff that looks like it was carved from an ancient white tree. And he stands up and he introduces himself. My name is Volgendrast. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Scions
Nice
of...
to meet you too. I love your aesthetic.
Yeah. Do you also have cookies? This is a chance to confirm.
I actually do.
I knew it.
However,
has
you
good-
just destroyed my servant, so I have to go get something else to do that. And you see him cast an arcane spell as a wispy wind kind of correlates around next to him, and he simply just goes to speak to it. It's like, go get the refreshments.
He takes a whole hour for unseen servant.
Yeah, he sits down to the ritual while we just stand here like.
Looking around yourselves, you notice a room that is filled as if with a library. Books upon books are haphazardly scattered across many different bookshelves. Many desks dot the area with different papers strewn about them and different apparati. In a corner somewhere, like in its own little hovel, you notice a giant ring of which the wizard of the party, Simon, would notice is a teleportation circle.
Hot.
Convenient.
Memorize that.
Oh.
Memorize
Does
it.
anyone remember why we're here?
I do.
Uh,
God damn it, Castor.
Your ingenuity has brought you to the tower, and your might has brought you past its servants. You as well come with the parting gift of Jext. Sorry, it doesn't say Jext entirely. I didn't quite rehearse this. You come with the golden scale of Jextarius, the gold
Exactly.
dragon of the north.
Yeah.
We're from the south. Okay.
Shut up. It's the one time Clayton's been rude. Just shut up.
Shut up.
With all these things, and I'm sorry about the rude welcome, but I had to make sure that you weren't just some rabble trying to rob me.
Yeah,
We
of
would
course.
never rob a wizard.
I think we have. I think I'm currently holding someone else's
God
spellbook.
Fucking damn it. This is.
No,
Just-
Simon, you're supposed to lie.
Let
Um,
me do the talk.
A spectral plate comes in a little bit later, and he motions at all the chairs that suddenly appear behind you. And he says, "Please sit, have refreshments. We will talk about whatever business that you have with me." And that is
He
how we're
sits in
going to end the
mass.
session.
I stand
Hey.
on the seat as an act of rebellion.
He perches.
So does the owl.
Just like me and the owl on two seats next to each other.
But that is how we're going to go ahead and end the session for today, because we are a little bit over time.
It's
Oh, that's
alright.
Hey, 3 hours exactly. We've
Good.
been streaming for 3 hours. Hey.
Hey, you were right. You
Hey.
did prepare 3 hours.
All right. So, how'd you guys all like that?
That's pretty good.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was okay.
I enjoyed skipping all the combat.
I'm a sucker for aerial combat. It's usually pretty fun for me.
Don't expect
I
it to ever
don't
happen again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like I don't really believe we're gonna run into many other situations we can engage in, but you know, I got the
We can
one.
use fly, so seriously.
I'm
Ow.
chat. I believe Isaiah is also saying that it was cool. Thank you.
Oh, well, that's good.
I'm
We
gonna go
didn't ask
ahead
Isaiah.
and yeah, I didn't ask him. I just asked you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the stream to a close. Thanks everybody who stopped by and said hello. Thanks everybody who was playing for me. That was fantastic. You guys really making my self-esteem feel much bigger.
Maybe we'll be
I used to
friends
say
next session.
playing with you.
We
Playing
traveled
for
halfway across the world. How are we not friends?
We went as far as humanly possible without getting closer to where we started.
No, we have to go to India then.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
We'll do that later.
next summer.
Thanks
Not
everybody for
friends-
stopping
not
by.
friends until we go to India.
I have plans to stream other things this week. I don't think I'll actually do it though, as I tend not to. But if you want to tune in next Friday at the same time, we will absolutely be continuing the adventure and hopefully figuring out more about the Crystal God. Until then,
Unless I die of a giant chicken.
I also want to let every player here know that you just leveled up. Congratulations, level 6, everybody.
What? I get to multi-class!
Oh, shit.
Hey, so
but-
do you.
Oh, yeah.
What?
You get to multi-class as well.
I don't know
So,
if I'll take it this level.
I think I was gonna wait till 8th level.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stream. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Bye.
And then I'm gonna
Bye.
go to